Alright, hi, I'm Drashed.
Opa, temos imagens. E não lembro quem perguntou se ia ser o jogo original, parece que sim. Olha lá, é o joguinho Originalsis rodando no PS2. Certo?
Wait, the timer's inside.
Start the timer.
Yeah. Nice one.
E bora lá. Tá chovendo. Enquanto isso, no Avatar. E o timer já foi, já rolou. E tá todo mundo de sombreiro de mexicano ali, eu não entendi porquê. É uma homenagem ao aniversário do mexicano. E bora pegar diamantes. É isso aí. E o jogo e a categoria é 100%, então ele tem que pegar a bagaça toda, né? Beleza, já fez um out of bounds ali para ir para uma caverna onde ele teria acesso só mais tarde. Passou por fora do mapa do jogo ali. Dá uma cuspida pra cima. Outra. Ai, errou ali, tentou usar o bicho pra subir. Na plataforma não deu. Boa, já capturou já mais de 90 gemas. Opa, já ultrapassamos os 100. Ô, mano, queria que os números das doações subissem igual sobe aí o negócio do Spyro, hein? Beleza, pegou de todas as cores, já ativou o diamante lá em cima. Suavão. Bora pegar mais. Pegou? Beleza, e lembrando que esse cara que tá fazendo essa run, ele é o recordista mundial do Spyro no 100%. O Drashed, ele tem 1 hora, 36 minutos e 42 segundos de recorde mundial, terminando esse joguinho, completando 100% do joguinho. O Link virou um dragão, virou um dragão. Pô, mas tá escrito ali, né, mano? Que é o Spyro, né? Beleza. Só capturando as gemas ali. Fãs. Já mandou um dragão pra longe. É o filhote de dragão que está aprendendo a voar. O Spyro. Minha Nossa Senhora, hein? Esse jogo, fazendo speedrun desse jogo, 100%. Pra quem tem labirintite, rapaz do céu, hein? É um veneno, hein? Labirintite mandou lembrança aí, ó. O rato aí deu já 3 de 3. Agora vai fazer outra vez out of bounds aí pra ir pra outro lugar, que seria inacessível e agora é acessível. E pegou mais, catou todas as gemas. 400 gemas. Vai ganhar uma picareta e um portal para sair da fase. Já era. Literalmente um speedrun, exatamente. Velocidade não é o que não falta. O problema só é a labirintite. Beleza. Primeiro level o cara já pegou todas as 400 gemas necessárias. Completou já 100% do primeiro level. Caraca, e às vezes ele não encosta na gema pra pegar, às vezes ele passa do lado e ativa a hitbox, né, de pegar a gema. Cara, se eu fosse fazer uma run disso aí, passar assim pela gema, eu ia largar umas 500 pra trás, certeza. The skips in this game, well, a lot of the skips that you're going to see are going to rely on that double jump glitch, which essentially you go neutral on the D-pad, so you're not moving in any direction, and then you're going to do a jump input and then a charge input.
and you kind of charge out of your jump, but it gives you a lot more height than you usually get. It's not technically a double jump, but that's
Eu
what we
já
call
tô
it.
tonto com menos de 5 minutos.
Reasons. Yeah.
Olha, e o estimate
So we're
dessa
doing some
run é de
stuff
1 hora e
here where you can see
45,
him
hein?
opening and closing those
Imagina 1
doors,
hora e
so that
45
we can get onto
nesse
this
nível
one,
aí.
close it, and then it
Ó, fez
sort
um
of doesn't
glitch
have a
aí
bottom on
pela
it, so
porta.
you clip
Out of
somewhat
bounds
out of
outra
bounds,
vez.
and then again they don't have sides on
Opa,
it, so you can double jump and get out of bounds to enter crush.
Yeah, and the boss
já era.
zones are, well, the first two at least are pillars.
Triggerou uma
so
cena
if you
ali
touch any part of that pillar, you
e
just
foi
get
pra dungeon.
put
You
into
fall
the
down
boss.
into the boss arena.
But this fight's a little bit technical.
Tá dentro. Boss.
When this run was showcased 2 or 3 years ago, it was all just about keeping the boss on the same pad, and we just took damage abuse tactically. Now we still take damage, we still do damage abuse, but as you can see here, if you time it correctly, then we get to skip a bit of attack by crush.
Ele falou que há uns 3, 4 anos atrás a ideia era você causar dano no boss, mas agora ele mesmo, eles descobriram uma strat onde você faz o damage boost e ele mesmo causa dano nele mesmo. Então ele cai aí no fogo, ó, na hora de voltar, toma um dano e vai dar o trigger aí e o bicho bate no chão e toma os danos das pedras. Já era.
Health indicator and also helps you pick up gems, which is handy.
Yeah.
Já era,
To recover
opa.
that health, you just hit fodder like that sheep there, and that gives you a butterfly, which recovers your health by 1 unit.
There's loads in every level, so
Yeah.
Basically, in bosses, if
Opa,
you go to green
caiu
stacks or
aqui.
below, which is
Desculpa,
1 health
gente.
or less, then you, or 2 health or less technically, then sheep will start to
Caiu
fall,
a
which
bagaça
gives
aqui.
you, well, the intention is to allow you to recover your health in the fight.
nice.
E já era,
Now we're
nice.
going into the
Terminou,
second
chefe.
Bottom planes, and again, we're
Crush
just gonna skip right
defeated.
through it. We're going to collect a couple of things that are in convenient places, and then we're just going to do a slightly technical skip. to
As
get into the
planícies
second
do
boss,
outono.
and you'll see that as it happens.
Falou, valeu, Singsmic. Obrigado, hein.
First, there's a bit of fancy platforming to be done
Até
to
mais,
get up above the
volta
castle.
aí, mano.
So usually, to get up into this
Zerando
castle,
Vigilante
you usually either
8.
climb a building,
Beleza.
but there's a few things you can do
Suavão.
here. So we're going to double jump into a wall glide, where basically a wall preserves your height slightly during your glide.
Ah, subiu ali na área onde ele não alcançaria normalmente.
And then we're
Ele
going to
tá
double jump
tentando
up
fazer
here
aí.
and flop. So basically, if you let go of the
Ah,
jump
double
button,
jump
mid-jump,
ali.
Spyro kind of becomes slidey and allows you can slide up these corners and surfaces, so you can get a little bit more.
Olha,
you
só
can
no
jump
double
slightly
If
higher.
jump
you
no
sort of
slide.
get on the edge and can hold a direction into where you're going, if you flop, he'll
Right
become
now.
a bit more, like, he'll just sort of slide up onto
Beleza,
the edge.
já acessou as outras gemas aí.
Drashed got zapped by Zoe there. That's because we're going to death abuse. That island that you can see in the distance contains an orb and some gems.
Subiu pra pegar as gemas em cima da torre e já era, mano. GG.
Yeah, so Zoe acts as sort of a checkpoint system.
Checkpoint.
Agora volta lá pro castelo.
So we've got a long glide.
Cerveja! E aí, mano?
Straight on YouTube. But you can tactically avoid it
Gostei
by
do
climbing
nick,
a ledge,
cerveja.
which interrupts the sound. Because apparently those noises are copyright.
Yeah, something about that background track with players where
Suavão,
because
já
there are
desceu
no
outra
other
vez.
sounds when you're doing that glide,
230 gemas, já tá na
it's
metade
very
já
clear.
da
Apparently that
contagem
track
de
is
gemas
just
aí.
copyright.
Outro
So this is
glitch
the
aí,
second,
vai
the second
entrar
boss.
na parede.
This was only discovered in like 2013 or something by Tuval.
Ai, ele tá tentando e não tá conseguindo.
We're on the other side of
conseguindo.
a breakable wall. And what we're doing here is we're just clipping inside this wall. And once we
1K,
we
estamos
suck
com
inside the wall,
1K?
halfway through a wall.
Really?
And if we do like a charge and then glide,
É porque eu não assisto
we pop
na
straight through the wall and get into the second
na
boss.
stream
And that was nice, that was first try.
da Speed Game Português, logicamente. Eu assisto por uma outra stream pra poder fazer os comentários bonitinhos, né?
Okay, so this boss,
Então eu não sei quanto tá. Opa, milão. Muito obrigado aí às 1000 pessoas, mais de 1000 pessoas, 1019 para ser mais exato, que estão nos assistindo e nos aguentando aqui.
Yeah, the only time you're
E agora outro boss aí.
completely,
O negócio é ficar atrás dele
is if there are 3
e
bomb
tacar
drops.
lata na cara.
Everything else you can
Beleza.
sort of try and figure out a way to make it work.
So essentially the goal here for
Esse é o
Speedrunners is to
esquema.
get double
Fica
hits
por trás
each
até
phase. So
a
usually
lata
these
spawnar.
guys are gonna drop eggs. And the intended way to defeat this boss is just to hit him once each time.
Beleza.
Each phase.
Opa.
What you can actually do is you can time it
Spawnou
so that
foguetinho,
you hit him
vai
with two
foguetinho.
objects in the same phase, because the objects only actually get destroyed / dephase or despawn, sorry, when Gulp hits the ground after you've damaged them the first time.
Beleza.
So you can hit 2 barrels into it at the same
A gente
time.
tá com mais
Two
pessoas
rockets,
assistindo a
two
Speed
catch
Game
bombs.
Português do que assistindo a stream 2 da ESA. A stream 2 da ESA tem
So, right
790.
now it's 4 health left. Ideally we get 2 doubles. You can also get triples and
E 7k de donations. 7 mil dólares aí as doações para o Alzheimer. Agora temos bombas. Bombas explodem.
bomb barrels are quite lenient.
Beleza. E toma lata, toma bomba. 2 hits, mais 2 hits ele mata, hein?
Yeah.
Yeah. Without a doubt, double barrel.
Mais 2 hits.
Yeah.
So it's actually a very good fight so far.
Nice.
Mesmo esquema. A bomba ali, mano. Aí, ó.
So that works.
Beleza.
Yeah, so that's
That was a pretty good
pretty
ball.
fast.
Toma lata.
Yeah.
Certo, mais um hit.
It's okay.
É, a bomba tem timer,
It's all
então não deu pra matar com a bomba lá.
Right, so
Matou
what
aí
Drashed
com a
is gonna go
lata.
for next is called a
Gulp defeated.
proxy.
Oh, yeah.
And the way proxies work is
Já era, menos um
you
boss
go
na
into
bagaça.
a dead enemy or fodders hitbox.
É,
in the
gente, vocês
it's
entenderam,
supposed to
vai.
be there, so it just
Pô, vocês entenderam,
insane
vocês entenderam.
velocity upwards, and
Vocês
hopefully
entenderam.
Drashed will be able to show it off.
A fundação do Alzheimer.
So the way the game works
Fundação
is
combate
it
o
will let
Alzheimer,
you
faz
charge
pesquisa
through hitboxes
para a prevenção do
if
Alzheimer
you're holding
e
charge,
amenizar
but if while you're doing that you
os
hit
sintomas do
X while
Alzheimer.
you're holding a charge jump, you'll get
Nossa,
like a
outro out
single
of
frame
bounds.
of gliding, and during that the game
Zoar faz
recognizes,
parte, eu
oh,
sei
you're
que zoar
inside
faz
this,
parte,
you're
mas
not
vocês me
meant to
zoam, eu
be,
zoo
and
vocês
tries to
também.
eject you out, and
É
then straight
recíproco
away you
aqui.
go back to charging,
Fica
and
suave, mano.
that's where you
Fica
sort of gain all
suave.
that velocity from. So that was a really good penguin.
Yeah, yeah.
We should mention this area. So this is Dragon Shores. This is
Beleza,
the
outra
area.
vez aí.
You only
Ele gosta
get
de
in
passar
here
pelas paredes.
after, defeating the final
E jogo
boss,
de
but all
Nintendo
of this game was
64
held
e jogo de
underground when they're
PS2
inactive. So what Drashed did
são
there was get out of bounds,
duas-
got,
são
go
delícias
to
pra
the
entrar na
level and
parede.
then glide through the ball to get into that area. And what that was the permanent fireball power-up.
Beleza,
We usually get that for
deu
100%
restart
of the
ali
game,
no bagulho.
but we can break in there, and now we just have fireball
Esse
for the
%
entirety
tá
of the game.
estranho,
So
porque
you're
ele
not
não tá
gonna see it
fazendo
no
os
flames.
níveis.
Now we have a long-range
Bom, na verdade ele
fireball
tá,
that we
vamos
use
ver
to
no fim
break all kinds
da
of things
run
that
aí,
you're
né?
not- that you're not intended to be able to break straight away. And now this part of the run, we're gonna
Vamos
go
ver no
into the
final
final
da
boss.
run.
And the
Primeiro
reason
vamos
for
fazer
that
uma
is
coisa,
basically gonna
categoria
make our
100%,
sparks unload. So
regras.
you might have noticed that the sparks have
Tá,
been
o
picking
hino
up gems
começa
from
no
the
primeiro
whole
movimento,
and
o
swimming there.
tempo para
So the
Tá.
way swim in air works
100%.
is
Olha lá, ó.
water in this game
100%
isn't bodies
requer
of
a
water.
coletar
What they do is it's just a plane of
todos
water
os
that
14
sits over and
talismãs,
includes
as 64
space.
orbs
And so
e as
in their
10 mil
minds, if you go
gemas.
through that plane of water, you should be
E
swimming,
também
because you'll be
derrotar os
trapped in
3
there.
todos
But
os 3
if you can go through that
bosses.
plane of water while staying out of bounds,
Esse-
you'll just be able to
essas
swim
são as
wherever
regras
you
do
want,
100%
because the
aí
game
do
thinks
Spyro.
you're stuck in that contained space, but you aren't. So
Yeah, so this is Ripto. So
Então,
usually
né?
this is a very RNG fight. There's usually like orbs being
10
dropped down to
mil,
you and you get
mano.
different power-ups
10,
after you pick up free or you
10
pick up
mil.
free.
Pensa 10
We
mil.
have fireballs, so we can
Pensa
just
10
spam
mil.
them into him for these
É
first two
muita
phases.
gema.
And,
São
what we
10
saw
mil.
there actually is that Drashed actually turned around and fired a fireball at the end of the first phase, mashed through the cutscene. and
Agora
actually
ele tem uma
hit
fireball aí.
this phase of Ripto, he's gonna
Ó,
have
tem
to
até
get
uma mira
So,
telescópica.
never mind, it didn't happen.
Ih, mano, mas e agora? O
Essentially,
Spyro não
you can
sabe
actually
voar,
fire
velho.
fireballs early, mash through the cutscene, and the fireballs still move during the cutscene, so you can actually get early
Se eu não
hits
me engano,
at
pelas
the start
minhas
of each
contas,
phase,
esse já é o
or
terceiro
phase two
boss.
and phase three, I should say.
You can actually predict where Ripto goes in phase 3.
Ah, Mineirinho. Ah, Jair, Mineirinho.
See which way.
Ah, Mineirinho.
Still need to worry about it, but
Yeah.
Ai, tomou
Yeah,
dano.
so at the end of this fight, Spyro's
Beleza.
gonna basically become incredibly overpowered. He's just gonna get insane range.
Ah, aparentemente esse é o terceiro boss já. Tá planando no vento quente. Bichão mesmo, é isso aí, velho. Esse é o boss final. Bom, então, os 3 boss ele já derrotou. Certo? Falta o resto todo o resto da bagaça aí. Agora eu acho que ele vai voltar e vai pegar os talismãs e as gemas que
It's
faltam.
the same category, but
Entendeu,
there's
gente?
a filter. Yeah, so the run back in 2000,
Olha lá, ele já encontrou 850 gemas.
That didn't do that route.
De 10
This
mil.
route saves several minutes over that, essentially. And there's no reason not to do this route unless you are morally opposed to not ending on the final boss. So,
Bora lá.
You can decide for yourself how you
E
feel
agora
about
ele tem a Fireball aí também, que
that.
ele
So now, essentially,
pode...
the run is essentially going back through the game and doing all of the levels that we've left behind.
37 ele pegou, beleza, 893.
Objects in the game,
850 de 10k, exatamente. Tá quase chegando nos 10%. Quase chegando nos 10%, hein?
Yeah,
Agora
for
vai.
whatever reason, the fireball can break pretty much everything in this level, except for 2 barn doors that are along the super
Certo.
ramp, so that's why we need
Só
to
pegando as
activate
gemas
that,
aí,
otherwise
estourando
we
vaso,
could just
tudo.
completely skip that super
Quebrando
charge,
todos os vasos. Já tem
although it'd probably end
950,
up
olha lá,
being
vai
quick
ficar
to use it
950, mano.
anyway, just because of how fast you
10 mil nesse ritmo aí é easy, easão. E tem os 14 talismãs também, que eu não sei se o talismã é aquela bolinha branca que brilha ali. Que ele já tem 7.
This one has 15, so Drashed will want to. We've routed it, so 15 enemies are killed along the way.
Beleza, mano. Matou já. É, tá falando aí com o Zé Buscapé. Ah, já tem 7 orbs. Ele já está com 9, 7 orbs. Vamos ver uma coisa. 14 talismãs. Orbs são 64. São 64 orbs, 14 talismãs e 10 mil gemas. 10%, já era, mano. Nós vamos no ritmo da instalação do Windows, manja. Estamos em 10%. Opa, pessoal, cheguei agora. Qual é a do chapéu mexicano? Também não sabemos qual é a do chapéu mexicano, mas nós temos um streamer que comenta jogos aqui conosco, que chama mexicano, e hoje é aniversário dele. Então a gente acha que é homenagem ao aniversário do mexicano, né? Não sei também qual é a do chapéu mexicano, mas pra gente é homenagem ao mexicano. Por que aqui tá passando coisa diferente? Porque são 2 strings, Lemãozinho. São 2 strings. E nós escolhemos estar passando, entre aspas, né? Porque, né? Spyro. De boa, tranquilo. Tá suave. Vixe, mano, agora o Spyro tá embrasado aí, velho. Tá soltando até fumacinha. Bom, pelo menos ele pega as gemas rapidão agora. Só que a labirintite, né, meu, dá o quê, né? Labirintite já dá aquela piorada, né? Mais rápido ainda. Acertou. Terão outras speedruns, Amauras? Terão sim. Se você quiser saber quais exatamente, eu vou te mandar um link aí, ó. Pode olhar nessa agenda aí. Nessa agenda estão todos os jogos que vão passar aqui, com narração e comentários em português. Certo? Beleza, ó. Já estamos em 1.200, já estamos em 12%. Spyro é um Zelda com Mario 64, nossa senhora. Bom dia, Júnior Amarelo. Júnior Amarelo. Beleza. Beleza, deu aquela voadinha, vai fazer outra hora of bound, sério? Sério. Já era, voltou. Foi pro final da fase já, 1.300, estamos em 13%. Eu disse que a gente ia no ritmo da instalação do Windows, né? Aí, ó. 13% na bagaça. Salve, tá salvado, Gustavo. Tá salvo.
Also, these elevators, you can only move them with head bash. Well, you're intended to move them with a head bash ability, which is on triangle. So you usually just stomp them with your head, but fireball also works on them. So, which saves a lot of time, because head bash
ele falou que tem algumas coisas que ele só consegue fazer com dando cabeçada, que a fireball não ajuda muito, por isso que ele não usa. E pra quem acabou de comer, né, assistir esse jogo aqui é tenso, hein? Beleza, já matou o amigo aí dentro d'água. Não tá dentro d'água, tá lá do outro lado, né? Touro. Tá ilhado lá, coitado. Beleza, ajudou o carinha, ganhou uma orb. 10 orbs ele já tem, de 64.
So these are the UFOs we talked about. Someone want to talk about the UFO cycles?
Não.
Suavão, agora dá aquela planada básica ali, vai falar com outro tiozinho? Não, só pegou as gemas. É bem isso mesmo, Jair. Né? Tipo, objetivos bem traçados, feitos rapidamente. Bem isso. O glitch tá liberado nessas runs? Então, depende da run e depende da categoria, né? Depende do jogo e da categoria. Cada categoria tem uma regra, cada jogo tem uma regra. Então, né, tem que olhar a regra de cada jogo e de cada categoria dentro do jogo. Beleza, só coletando gemas.
I'm not sure entirely what's going on in his head, but he maybe knows where the UFOs are.
Drashed is a beast, it's okay, he'll
I
recover.
have a rough idea of what I want to do.
Certo, esperou ali o
Essentially, a lot of this
bichinho
level, as soon
dropar
as
as
it
gemas,
can go
porque
wrong often, and you
faleceu.
just really have to start improvising
Show,
around it and
Dark
try and
Souls
salvage as much time as
tem
you can.
que ser
Yeah,
com
there's been many
glitch.
routes to this level,
Então,
so I kind of just mix things
deixa eu
together.
ver aqui, Dark Souls. Vamos ver uma coisa
And
no
you
Dark
can bleed
Souls.
time while doing
Dark
it. Like, this room just
Souls.
seems like a big room that you have to clear out, but when
Dark
you, like,
Souls é
miss a
categoria
cycle and start, like, having
100%.
to wander around in all kinds of directions,
Eu acho que tem
gems,
glitch.
UFOs, then you can actually bleed away a
Eu
lot of
acho.
time. So that was fine.
Né?
That recovery worked out.
I just don't know if I fit all the buttons.
Vamos ver,
I
Dark
think I hit this one.
Souls.
The question now is, like, often what happens to you is that after you improvise, you don't, you're not entirely
100%.
sure which
Dark
gems you
Souls,
left behind.
100%.
I think I've got all the
100%.
buttons, but I'm not
So,
sure.
so now we're going to go back
Vamos
to
ver
this
as
level
regras.
there. This is the intended way to get into this final
Regras.
room that we were just in.
É em outro site.
But we're
Sério.
just gonna, we skipped an elevator right
Nossa, tem um
This
milhão
elevator
de
that's coming down now is the one we
regras
could
aqui,
have
velho.
taken, but it's much easier to just do it like this. There we are. That's
Lista
nice.
dos
We did
NPC.
this
Que regras?
job. You did.
Precisa completar todos os objetivos de uma única área antes de
Now we're
acabar
gonna
o
be
jogo.
approaching the first speed wave.
Matando o
We'll get to
Gwyn
that soon. First, I guess there's a
Esco-
tricky jump, a tricky
escolhendo
jump,
um
and then we're
final.
gonna swim in a river. There's
Tá,
not much to that.
glitches, skips e todas as skips e quebras de sequência, todos são permitidos.
And we
Então
finally done with these
That is tight.
teremos Dark Souls
Yeah, so that jump's
com
actually very
glitches,
quite tricky in my opinion.
certo?
Yeah, they're both kind of
Yeah,
annoying.
there's like
Beleza.
just a little bit
E agora
on
o
that
Spyro tá dentro da
doorway
água.
that you can actually stand on. And outside of
Saiu
that,
da água, entrou na
you'll
água, saiu na água,
actually
entrou na
just
água.
flop and fall down.
Beleza,
And so it's
14
tricky to
orbs.
get on that specific spot to actually be able to
14
get up
orbs
there.
e estamos já em 17%, hein?
Standing for too long, just throw a draw.
1700.
Few frames probably.
So this is a speedway. There's two paths to every speedway. There's a time attack, which
Eu
we do
acho
now,
que
where we
deve
just
ser
basically
menos
blow up
difícil, né?
objects, and then
Eu
within the
só
time limit.
acho, só acredito vendo.
And then there's a second part, which is an orb challenge.
Porque
which is
jogando
1
é
second.
difícil para um caçamba.
Having fireball in these speedruns
Nossa,
actually helps quite a
Spyro
lot. You can save quite a few seconds in each
Tá
speedrun
embrasadaço aí,
by
hein?
just having fireball and being able to hit things from range.
Yeah, there's also speedways that the routes between having fireball and not having
Beleza,
fireball
pegou aí ó,
just change completely.
o
and
up
it
de
changes the
segundos.
order you do stuff
O negócio
in, all
dele é
that
destruir
sort of
tratores.
Yeah, so these vultures can be a bit tricky for new runners. That was a nice one cycle
Tem
there.
que matar uma galera aí.
Like, that saves a lot of time. You can lose
Completou
several seconds
o
on
minigame.
those vultures on the first
Já
pass.
era.
And now we're going to
Agora
stay in the
volta.
speedway and we're going to approach Hunter and he's going to assign us an orb challenge. It's going to be a little bit
E
noisy.
presinto um out of
Basically, we're gonna shoot
bounds
some
aí.
balloons in our spaceship,
Não, foi falar
UFO,
com
whatever
quem
it
lá
is.
de cima.
Get some
Spaceship, let's
PPs
go.
in the chat, please.
Ah, beleza, outro minigame aí. Tem que destruir os alvos agora. Vamos brincar de Star Fox agora.
Yeah, I'm trying not to hold the button. Oh well, at the end. 'cause
One
that's
per
scary.
balloon.
It's not actually possible.
There we are, so yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
if you're a
all of
runner of this
these-
game and you're like, live with your parents, then you might try and like, you might try and just be sparing with your bullets, you know? You don't want to wake up the house.
Mas,
So basically
então,
everyone
outro
that
evento, a
runs
GDQ é um evento americano, esse daqui é um evento
All the
europeu,
balloons are like consistent,
certo?
so Drashed know where they spawn, and how
Tem
fast
jogos
they
diferentes. Pode ter jogo que repete? Sim, pode. São dois eventos separados, distintos.
This kind of bridges
Mas
further a little
na
bit.
sua
It's a little
grande
bit
maioria
slow
não
paced,
repete,
it's
não.
nice, relaxing time. Until
O
you miss-
Spyro que teve
until
lá
one
foi
in a
outro,
hundred
não
runs
foi
where you
esse.
got it.
panicking.
But especially after
Eu
you've had like
estava vendo
30
o
minutes or
Spyro,
20 minutes
inclusive.
at this point of
Lá.
just hard stuff, one after the other.
Yeah.
It's nice to take a bit of a break
Sekiro,
before you get
teremos
into the rest of the
Sekiro.
run.
Okay, so that's the speedway
Agora
done.
momento
So
Star
that's one of
Fox
the
aí
speedways,
no-
there's gonna be 3 more of those.
No Spyro.
Most
Opa,
of
só
them are
porque
a
eu falei
little bit
acabou.
more interactive than that one, the orb challenges. You don't just sit there shooting things blankly.
Beleza.
This one's notoriously been the easiest.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest speedway in general.
Mais 400 gemas.
By far.
Passamos 21% da instalação do
Both the
Windows
time
aí,
attack
dos
and
10.000 que tem.
And the orb challenge. So now we've got 2 levels left to clear out of Winter Tundra. There's also some rocks that we're going to see shortly at the top here. Yeah, there are rocks.
Not the rocks.
So at
Certo.
the top of these stairs there's going to be some rocks. You can't actually break those with fireball, that
Suavão.
only break
Aí.
with head bash.
Isso não estava
Whereas that head
previsto,
bash
essa
break is designed to be
bancada
hit
na
back to
escada aí.
break all- So there's not too much consistency, but it's not that big a deal.
Should
So
be
this-
worth mentioning that head bash is an ability that you can buy that we
E
skipped
bora,
while
tchau.
Defeating
Oh, yeah.
Ripto. Defeating Ripto
Tchau
gives
daí.
you all abilities, swim,
Pegou
climb,
as 77
dash,
faltantes.
not because we already bought swim.
2,264,
And the other
22%.
thing-
That's why we climbed. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. The other thing to notice with that as well is
Tá no
normally
nível
Canyon
Windows
Speedway,
98.
again, you'd need to pay
Tá
money back
difícil.
for it. But because of the
Sim,
way it
Júnior
works
Amarelo,
in
a
that
semana
end
toda,
cutscene,
vamos
you
até
see money bags
sabadão.
give you all your gems back.
24 horas por
The game
dia.
essentially says, oh,
Sem
well,
parar,
he
nego.
shouldn't appear anywhere else anymore. and takes all instances of him that would still be in the game completely
Falou
out
com o
of it.
tiozinho aí.
So this orb is a
Tiozinho tá meio ruim aí, parece um
it's a
urso,
trading
velho.
challenge. Essentially, it's going to send you in circles around this map, trading
Beleza,
all kinds of
pegou
items for each other. So this
um
egg, we're
negócio
gonna
que
trade
incha.
for, like, a
Ah, é
seed
um
of some
boost,
kind.
é um
We're gonna give it to a
charge
bird who's gonna give us a
pra
seed.
Fireball.
We're gonna trade the seed for
Spoil it all.
something. I'm sorry, I'll let them figure it out. Fun story, when I was a kid, I could not figure this out and my grandma had to help me.
Yeah, the actual like objects in like,
Certo.
the pickable or the pickup
Acessou uma área ali que
you can't actually use
não
Fireball,
seria
otherwise
permitido
you spit
normalmente
out.
agora,
So
nesse
Drashed
momento.
tactically spit out each
Tá falando com o
object
explorador,
and use the Fireball to
a fadinha.
Yeah, there's something ironic about this level, how there's this trading section where you can't flame anything, and then there's a section where you're supposed to choose
Caramba, a
things to flame.
movimentação desse jogo é coisa de
Yeah, so,
doido.
like, unless you know how to do
Sim,
it,
César, eu queria falar,
killing,
o cara que
beating these
narrou
guys,
Stardew
or
Valley
beating the
deu
options
show.
where you've got to get these sparklers
O
to
chat
defeat
amou,
those
muito
kangaroos
bom,
and things.
rapaz. Vocês
Can
podiam
actually be quite
escravizar
tricky, like,
mais
getting
ele.
through hours, well, not hours, but
Deixa eu ver
minutes,
quem é que narrou
running
Stardew
around after
Valley
them, trying to
aqui.
hit them with flame while they just laugh at you. So fireball's actually
Acho
pretty
que foi o
helpful.
Lizard.
And he did another little sequence
Acho que foi o
where he
Lizard.
fired two of them and then
Deixa eu ver.
talked to the orb guy, which
Chute mania,
has
nossa,
the
onde eu tô?
animation that you saw there, where
Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Deixa
So
eu
we
ver.
saw there
Foi
that
o Lizard.
pause,
Nice.
Foi o Lizard.
doing that pause was
É, eu
again the
conheço
same
ele.
thing. It's a little faster to
porque
pause and
depende
unpause
muito
to skip the
de
animation of the spark plug flying towards
de
you,
disponibilidade
than it is to
e
just, yeah, let
tal,
it fly
conhecimento
towards
do
you, so that
jogo,
saves
tudo
you
isso,
time as
né?
well.
Yeah, so now you see we've got a duck, we're going to take it back somewhere.
Não é
I wanna
simplesmente
install- I wanna
fazer a
install,
narração.
duck it- well,
Tem
you
que,
know,
no
missing much
mínimo,
experience
conhecer
by
o jogo,
telling you where we're taking it.
né?
the marsh sucks.
E às vezes nem sempre a gente consegue alguém com disponibilidade para comentar naquele horário que conheça o jogo.
There we are. So we're giving the duck back to its family. It's going to spit out a turnip, onion, something, some
Turnip.
vegetable,
Yep,
a root
Beleza.
vegetable.
Ele já tá aí com 2.500 gemas.
And yeah, so
Das
basically, as you
10
can
mil
see,
que ele precisa
we're doing two
capturar, hein?
challenges at the same time. We're like we're beating up these kangaroos and doing all this trading, and that's basically dictating the route for us right now. Like, we're
No
conveniently
meu
collecting
caso,
gems
se
on the way.
você... É que não
But essentially we're just trying to
tem,
get
na
a lot of these to do all
verdade...
these challenges. And that's the key
Depende,
to
que não,
winning this
não
game,
tem
is just to
nessa,
interweave all of
nesse
your gem
evento, não
collection with
vai
your own
ter
challenges.
Super Mario World.
Yeah, it's all just like
Mas é um jogo que eu tenho um
So that's
conhecimento
the
muito
walk
grande.
back
Se
to this guy. Now
tiver,
that's
se
actually very
tivesse,
convenient
pra
for
mim ia
us.
ser
We were
super
at the bottom of the
sossegado.
map. We've now walked
Entendeu?
back up to the top, and that puts us close to where we're taking this root vegetable.
Sim, o Lizard é bem animado mesmo.
Never root vegetable.
E olha que era de madruga, hein?
I've always said it's a turnip, but
Não, o objetivo é ele completar
Every time I try
100%
a
do
different-
jogo.
each time I try a
E
different one, I
as
get
10
yelled
mil
at for being wrong.
gemas,
So give it
elas fazem parte do
up.
100% do jogo.
Cauldron. We're gonna make soup,
Entendeu?
and now we have a coin.
for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm uncertain
Nada.
as to whether there was a coin in
Na
the
verdade,
cauldron.
ele tem que completar as 10 mil gemas, as 64 orbs, e os 14...
One thing to note, by the way, is that there
Oh,
are
meu
spring
Deus,
power-ups
esqueci.
in this level, but they require like a million enemies.
Os 14...
But we need to kill like essentially all but
Amuletos.
like 2 or 3 of the enemies to actually use it.
Talismãs,
And it's
isso.
just
Really, that's a skip a lot.
useless. Yeah.
26%.
And we're finally giving the professor back his
Tamo
pencil.
indo aí,
Came out the
instalação
top.
do Windows
I guess
no
we made a wish with the
386 tá
coin,
indo
and then
bem.
threw us a pencil.
Já conseguiu as 3 aí, as 3 orbs desse mundo, dessa
That's the
fase,
most logical
bora pra próxima.
explanation of why the pencil comes out of the fountain
It's
I've
a,
ever heard.
it's a wishing well.
Yeah.
Suavão.
So, I studied the Spyro lore deeply. Okay, so
Windows
one
em
last
disquete.
level,
Daqui a
and,
pouco
we're
eu
gonna
pede o
before
outro
we
disquete.
start
Favor,
actually
insira o
early
disquete
models.
número 3.
There's also the
Favor,
with
insira o
this
disquete
rock.
número 28.
I mean, yeah, it's a big rock. You can just double jump on top of it and then hit push. Usually you
Muito obrigado à empresa de transportes aqui da minha cidade,
saving a bit of time.
que resolveu colocar um ônibus bem agora, aqui. Nossa, os negócios se mexem na planilha. Que susto, meu mouse bugou.
Yeah.
We
Ixi, não tô
always
entendendo
assumed that they
não,
were in a rush.
Flavitias.
They recently said that Winter Thunder
É
was
que eu tô
always designed to be
mexendo, na
smaller.
verdade. Eu tava
I
mexendo
don't
na
know what to
planilha
believe.
pra olhar o Stardew Valley.
So this little cloud temples is quite linear. You just kind of run through it, beating these, killing these warlocks, and they like essentially open paths for you throughout the level as you destroy them.
É um ad
The whole
não
idea of
pago,
this
né?
level is that they're enchanting the map to work against you.
Tem Tasbot de novo. Tem 2 Tasbots nesse evento. Só não lembro de
So
quais
I'm not sure
jogos.
if we've really talked about it
Porque
yet,
afinal é
but
muita
we're
coisa
sort
pra
of
lembrar
seeing
tudo de
here
cabeça,
where
né?
Sparks is getting gems from very far away. And he's doing that because of the fact that we've beaten Ripto early. So you'll see he's always pointing at gems, as well as getting them from very far away, and that's because of, yeah, the early Ripto split.
Pô, Jair, Tasbot é legal,
That can
mano.
happen in this level where these warlocks kind of steal your camera from you. It doesn't happen, I don't think, if you maintain a good angle. But if you are an inexperienced runner and you take a bad angle towards them, then they can steal your camera. And these bells, it's another instance of skipping power-ups, essentially. You're supposed to kill like 21 enemies and get a nice power-up.
Yeah, there's a really cool
Bom, ele tem que passar por 21 portais, pelo jeito aí que ele falou.
But we have a fireball, so we can just blast the bells from these bells that we're supposed to hit from long range.
Ah, ele falou que agora com a Fireball ele pode bater nos sinos com a Fireball. Por isso que ele não fez essa parte antes, esperou ter a Fireball. Já tá com 20 orbs de 64, hein? Um terço, basicamente.
It looked like Drashed randomly fireballed the roof. What he actually did was he hit a rocket through the floor, and that blew up a chest. And that chest,
Outro sino.
Well, just before Drashed teleported, there was a chest there, and there was a load of gems lying there because we blew up a chest with a rocket.
O cara faz rota e sabe a cor onde fica a gente. Sim, mas é que assim, é engraçado, todo mundo vê, né, ele é o recordista mundial. Ele é o recordista mundial desse jogo, dessa categoria, tá? Com 1h36. Todo mundo vê o vídeo de recorde mundial e fala, nossa, olha o que esse cara fez, ele é muito bom. Pra ele conseguir aquela run de recorde mundial, pode ter certeza que ele deu mais de 1000 resets no jogo. Certeza. Absoluta. Entendeu? Então, meio que é treino, cara, é treino. Você decora o jogo. Isso se o jogo não tiver RNG, sim. Se tiver, meu... Aí a única coisa que resolve é um terço do lado assim e reza brava, mano, porque senão já é Elvis. Então, Stardew Valley, Gustavo, já foi. Foi de manhã. É, dá pra assistir o VOD. Pode assistir o VOD. Isso não tem problema nenhum. Beleza, agora bora pra outra fase aí. Fase de gelinho. Dá aquelas escorregadas básicas.
And then there's an annoying speedway, or at least it might have been used an annoying speedway.
Ih, errou a pedra. Aí.
Let's clear out the last few head bash rocks.
Suavão, abriu a porta também, já quebrando a pedra.
I designed to take you back.
Completou, já era.
Basically, so you just hop in them and go wherever you want to go.
Floresta do Verão.
So yeah, you'll recognize this scenery. We were here earlier. This is where we both swim all those minutes
ago.
Those memories. If we could turn back time.
Beleza, deu aquele mergulhão e já era.
So this is Colossus. This level's full of monks. It's got some pretty catchy jingles in it.
That's how you call it.
Yeah.
Entrando no Colossus.
This level also has something, well, similar in flavor to the trading quest that was in Mr. Mash. There's some statues that you have to basically hit, and you essentially talk to an instance of the professor. He'll activate a statue challenge, and then there'll be a load of statues around the map that you have to flame to exercise evil demons.
Tá falando que nessa fase aí tá meio que se preparando para exorcizar uns demônios. Bom, double jump, né, basicão, que ele tá falando, ele mesmo tá falando do double jump e do glide, que ele consegue, com isso ele consegue chegar no topo do level mais rápido. Fala com o tiozinho aí outra vez.
What I do want to note there as well, just quickly, you'll see here, we'll go down into this different room.
2 minutos e
and
aguenta.
normally there would be some gems right behind where we just came in there. But if you fireball the wall and then charge, you can get a flame charge on some baskets that are behind the wall that will explode because of the radius of the fireball. And
ele falou que se você der uma fireball e der um charge em uma parede, você consegue explodir o que está do outro lado da parede, né? Os jogos em questão de programação eram bem bons aí no passado e que nos permite fazer isso, explodir algo que está do outro lado da parede, somente explodindo um lado da parede. Pegou o talismã do Colossus. Beleza, mais um. Bom dia. Bom dia, bom dia, bom dia, bundinha. Nossa, mano, essa run vai ter que ter muita memória. 10k de diamante, ô louco. Exatamente, mano.
It's a hockey challenge.
São 10
It's a
mil.
hockey challenge. Essentially, we're playing ice hockey. First, we're going to do a 1v1 against a goalkeeper, and then we're going to have a... Well, you'll see the next challenge after this one. There's a thing called quick skips that someone else can explain.
Opa, Spyro tá meio deslizante aí agora.
It's very precise. No one really knows how it works besides like
Comeu o puck ali de hockey.
get lucky.
Fez
you
um
can
gol.
actually get the
Derrotou
puck hit straight
o
back
nosso
towards
amigo
you,
ali.
And then you can just fire straight in and then
Not right now, but maybe
Yeah,
soon.
Nossa,
Yeah.
agora
Let's see one.
mais uma vez.
hopefully.
But,
Pega o puck.
essentially, the reason it's so
E
inconsistent
tá
is the
lá.
guy that's throwing the puck out will throw it out
2
at
a
different
0, mano.
speeds. And so you basically
bom,
have to
tudo bom.
adapt every single time to try
Ataca
and figure
ele.
out exactly when you're meant to start turning
Pega
to
o puck.
manipulate the goalie to hit it towards you instead of away like we've been seeing here.
It's supposed to
tá
be a quite
lá.
specific angle when he hits the puck, but it's like...
Bom dia, senhor Furioso.
There we are,
There
there
you
we
go,
go.
Yeah.
So you can see
Tranquilaço.
that saves like 8 seconds over the other one.
Yeah.
The nice thing about this
Caraca, o
challenge
remake
is
é
that
muito diferente.
If it goes
Aí
wrong, you can
sim.
always just blame RNG.
Remake. Foi refeito o jogo todinho.
Everyone seems to have a setup that works for like 2 days and then just stops.
Yeah.
So
Fizeram
like
tudo outra
80,000
vez.
setups for this.
It's the sort of thing where people seem to find setups and say, this is the setup, it's going to solve everything, and it works for them for a week, and then it stops working
Never
completely,
works
and they
again.
need to find a new one.
Unless
thing
you're
is, it
like
does
Canadian, where it works all the time.
Yeah, so this is the second hockey challenge.
Beleza.
Now,
Ixi, agora vai
well,
lutar
you
com o
now have a
macacão
goalkeeper,
aí.
and you're basically in a 2v2.
Não, agora tem mais
It's a lot more
jogadores.
consistent. Basically, the opposition
Ih,
keeper will always hit the puck
defendeu e
towards
já
your
fez o
teammate.
gol.
So if you just like fireball his teammate and knock him over, and then go between him and his teammate,
Really?
then the keeper will always
Nossa,
give
é,
it back.
mano,
Unfortunately, this
é
one
appellation
happens. The
puro,
puck can
velho. Ih,
go out of the edge
deu
of the ice and
outra.
get stuck in the
Ele não
wall
quer
and
pegar
fall
o
through the
puck ali, ele tá
Because
esperando
video games.
pra
It's okay,
atingir
he
o
chucks another one
amigo.
in, so it's fine.
You might also
And then he goes back
notice-
to the exact same place.
Ih, mano, puseram ele no bobo ali.
There we are.
There you go,
Yeah,
nice.
your goalie doesn't pass to you though. So
Tá meio jogando bobinho, mas já fez o gol, outro gol.
Express your anger at hockey to the world.
yeah, the best thing is this isn't even the worst part of the game. That comes next.
Oh yeah, fish.
Yeah, it's alright. We'll run
Outro
about that when we
gol.
get to it.
Tá lavado isso aí, mano.
But yeah, you can see this setup basically like we want to hit that guy, leave him back there, get in line, and then just rob the puck. The annoying thing is that your keeper
Beleza,
isn't quite as
então
nice as their keeper. He
a
just
Clarinha
flings
tá
the
no
puck any which way.
colo do Furious ali, eu não vou me conter nas palavras
And the
aqui, né?
angle it goes at as well is also
Final,
slight. So
criança.
sometimes you just lose time to
Beleza,
go bounces.
golaço.
Yeah, so that's the end of this
Roubou a
hockey
bola
challenge.
ali,
What's coming up now
roubou
is just trickle
o
the Spider-Man.
puck.
Yeah.
E já era, detonou
Oh,
todo
yeah,
mundo.
It's time.
Mais
essentially, you
uma
kind of, like, do
orb,
some-
24
you're
orbs.
almost a wall glide, you're almost gliding against the wall, but you're charging as well, and that helps
De
you maintain
64,
gain
falta
height.
só
So there you saw
40.
that.
Tá de boa,
Just
tá de
kinda, like,
boaça.
noodled against the wall, and he gained height and got somewhere that he wouldn't ordinarily been able to get to with just a charge.
7-1 feelings. É,
Of
mano.
course, Spider-Man in this game, but not really any in this category.
Se eu não me engano, foi de 0, hein?
The fact that double jump
Outro
exists in
bichinho,
this
outro
game
bicho lá
helps
não
a lot
marcou nenhum
as
gol
well,
nele, não.
because in some of the other game, or in Spyro 3 specifically, doing
Ai, caramba.
Spider-Mans, you don't gain any height. You can essentially
É, acho que era
maintain
pra
it
ele
if
fazer
you're doing
aquilo que ele
it
fez no
well.
segundo
But in
bicho.
this game, because every time you're doing that, the Spider-Man inputs are essentially
Depois
the
vai
same
ter
as the
Monster
double
Hunter
jump.
categoria
And
Showcase.
so
Que
you'll get
categoria é
extra
essa?
height each time you're
Na
doing
verdade,
successful.
não é uma categoria Showcase. Showcase tá como categoria, né? Mas é que é uma demonstração. Deixa eu entrar aqui no chat, peraí. Só um minutinho. Vamos ver se diz melhor aqui. Monster Hunter World. Vamos lá. Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World. Então, o que vai acontecer é uma demonstração,
It's a very good puzzle.
certo? Quem vai jogar o Monster Hunter World é um time. É o Team Darkside que vai jogar. Eles vão fazer... Pode ser que
It's okay.
seja uma
I believe in
relay,
perfect fish.
certo?
I don't. The sad thing is, this is a really cool
Vamos
level,
ver aqui.
but
Como eu não...
this just dictates everything so
Como eu
much.
não
You just lose a minute
estou
for absolutely nothing, so-
nesse negócio, Showcase do Team Darkside. É isso mesmo. Vai ser uma... como se fosse uma relay race. Eles
It's
vão
funny 'cause the,
fazer uma
old,
demonstração aí e vão jogar em
VR used
conjunto.
to end on idle springs, so your entire run will, decided on whether or not you got
35% da gema. 35.
Yeah, so luckily now we end on icy speedway.
Sim, sim, eles são bem conhecidos, sim. O Team Darkside é bem conhecido.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you played this game casually, this puzzle might have given you a few problems unless you're more
Unless
quick-witted
you're
than
big
me.
brain.
Yeah, but essentially you can. Well, the trick is just land on the corners, all 4 corners, and you sort.
Beleza, tudo verdinho. Eita,
If you mess it up, you
o
can
cara
get
é
stuck for
verde.
hours if you. Well, I'm good
Beleza.
at puzzles. And now
Volta
coming up,
pra
we have the fish challenge. So
Ele pegou uma gema,
well,
ele pegou uma gema na água que tava lá em cima.
What is it? Orange and blue fish. He hits red fish.
Ele
If
meio
you
que
feed him a red
atraiu
fish,
a gema
he'll
com
throw all
o
the fish
pensamento,
back out of
velho.
his mouth.
Tava muito
So we
longe.
just have to wait for.
Não sei como ele conseguiu pegar.
Just throws 3 fish up.
Yeah, that's the one.
Agora é só jogar,
So we have to
alimentar o
basically
amigo
wait
aí.
for our orange and blue fish.
But clapping for fish.
They're coming quite quickly so far. We've had one red one, but
Usually
the first
starts
one
like
going
this
Era.
and then it just
Pula,
drops.
peixe.
Unfortunately, this happens.
Yeah.
Putz.
And really, there's really nothing
Pulou
you can
muito
do. Like,
baixo.
we've tried all kinds of
Tem que
manipulation.
pular mais alto.
We don't really understand our game's RNG.
Vamos, meu
because we're
brother.
bad.
Dá aquele salto bom lá, mano.
Yeah, a lot of runs end up with you
Ah, mas tem uns peixes. Ah, é todo um peixe amarelo, eu acho.
And that can happen.
Ah, azul.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Errou.
sometimes the fish can jump out a little bit lower than you want
Caraca,
to, but if you
mano.
fireball them at slightly the wrong time, then they just bounce
Aparentemente ele não
off
quer os
the mouth,
vermelhos.
which is the most
Oh, wait,
we've
whoa.
had two.
Also
We've had
that.
three.
Spyro pescador
Yeah, the most
nato.
infuriating thing which can happen in this video again.
É, mas ele tá com um problema ali, ele não tá conseguindo acertar a boca, mano.
And then we're pretty much done. We're pretty much
And then we're done with all the...
we're done with the annoying parts of the run. Now, then it's just pure video
Peixe
game fun.
vermelho causa indigestão, pelo jeito.
Pure skill from now on.
Totally.
No RNG. Drash can't blame anyone but himself.
Help on you.
We have one
Beleza.
more fish left.
Falta só mais um.
Really cool thing.
Ah,
So if
caramba.
you go stand in front of the
Aí,
NPC,
ó, tá lá.
you can actually cancel the teleport and you can just get the texture quicker than getting
Tá lá,
So
GG.
that saves a fraction of the game.
Vamos, Spyro, cabeça baixa aí agora.
One frame.
Baixa a cabeça e
So the
bora
deal
pra
with this level
frente.
is that these tikis are kidnapping your
Já
four
pegou
men,
as gemas dali,
these
já
green
pegou as
guys, and
daí.
you basically beat up the, well, you basically destroy the large tiki's face to free the green men, and then
Sim.
the green men open the doors for you.
Pelo que eles comentaram na stream aqui que eu
There's gonna be a
escutei,
power-up that we're gonna
o
want
salto
to
dos
use
peixes
at the end
é
of this
RNG.
level, which has a requirement of 8 enemies, so we're going to make sure that we kill 8 enemies before we get to the end. These guys are all on cycles, by the
Sim.
way. You actually have to get to them at specific
cores.
times, or like a couple of them are on cycles. You have to get to them at specific times. To,
Sim, mano, a gema é
if you
atraída
don't, then the
pelo
tikis- then
poder
the
do
green guys will
pensamento,
get aged
velho.
up and
É,
you lose some
o
seconds.
Spyro é mutante, velho. É Filho da Jean Grey, mano. Poderes psíquicos. Ele traz a gema só com poder de pensamento, olha lá.
So,
ó.
as we were talking about this puzzle
Ele,
challenge
fa-
before,
ele passa ali do lado e
this is
fala,
the
ô,
last part of the
vambora.
puzzle.
Já era, foi.
The way this works is, well, someone else can explain it because I don't, I don't trust
Yeah,
myself.
you just jump on them in a specific order.
Yeah.
They're meant to be related to each other in some way, but essentially you just remember the order and you fire.
Beleza.
And then we do a flame charge at the end on those two vases to make sure those gems home into us
That's another
without
proxy.
needing to go back
Conseguiu
down, because
a
those two vases
parte
would be
do
really out of
peixinho
the way
verde.
if we needed to get them at the end of the level, so it's really nice to be able to get them there.
Yeah. So then that proxy that just happened, where Drashed got flung up into the air by jumping in the chest.
Sim,
that's another proxy,
acho
like
que
you
é
done on the
sim,
penguin earlier.
ó,
It's not
Flavita.
just limited to dead bodies. If you go inside any hitbox that you're not supposed to
É
be
a
in, you can get
fadinha.
flung out at different angles.
You can also do it while the
É
chest is closed.
a, é a Navy genérica.
So coming up now is the supercharge area. The goal here is to break all six of these TK heads.
Uma
And
libélula.
Drashed is gonna be doing
Ah,
quite
tá, é a
specific
libélula,
movement
não a
to go
fadinha.
fling out wide. He's going to hit the last one with a fireball and then glide backwards. And what that allows him to do is get all of the gems in the first pass.
Beleza.
Usually, like what used to be done
Nossa,
at the
o
time when
raio
it was run in
destruiu.
2016 was that you would do 2 loops of this track. You get all the
Sininho
gems, and
também,
you break all
como
of-
queira. Olha lá a
break all the
fada.
heads,
E
but
tem a
saves
libélula
quite
aí,
a few
ó.
seconds. And then you can. Let's try.
Tem as duas?
Supercharge that rock.
Eita.
No, we're gonna go for again.
Eita.
Yeah, so you
Errou,
can use
ele errou,
this-
ele vai ter que fazer de novo.
Alright, one more
One more
time.
try.
There
Mais
you
uma
go.
vez,
So you can use
mais
this
uma
rock
chance.
which is very
Aí,
cool.
ó.
And then supercharge around.
Olha,
collecting
rapaz.
gems, so we got all the reds. That's
No,
the big one.
ah.
And then we can just double jump up here. Yeah. Double jump up here, get the last gem that we
Não,
missed.
mas ele queria chegar até ali mesmo, já
And
tá
then
bom.
we're into the talisman room. So yeah, the first 14
Oh,
levels,
nice.
as I said, have talismans. You collect all 14 of them, and they let you into the second boss. We've already been into the second boss, so we don't
É, essa
really need
libélulazinha aí,
except for
ó,
our
pra frente aí, ó.
requirement.
Mais um
So
talismã.
what Drash did there was he delayed his charge.
E temos 3.900 gemas,
I
hein?
guess.
É, eu
and he was
também,
able
achei que era
to
fadinha.
Talk to the guy who gave you the talisman and grab the gems off to the side as well.
Yeah, it's
Galera
essentially like a
pondo
slingshot
fazendo
effect.
uma
You kind of
fogueirinha.
slingshot through the text box, and you kind of fly about.
3.973 gemas.
Often pick up a couple of extra gems for the cost of frames. So that's just done with this first section of Summer Forest, except for we now have a platforming puzzle. The idea of this challenge is essentially to teach you to jump in the game.
Certo,
because it's
opa,
right at the
mais um
start of the
bicho
game.
aí.
You've already
Vamos
had to
bora
jump a
falar.
few times in Glimmer, but
Sério,
you
que tem
know,
que apostar, vai apostar uma corrida com esse bicho?
so yeah, you basically follow Hunt around and jump do these jumps. They're very trivial, like especially
No,
when you have like a double
vai
jump.
falando.
It's like you could just double jump them blind.
Yeah, he talks
Whoa.
about, you know,
Beleza.
needing to make sure you like walk right up until you're gliding and everything. You can just like stand here,
Ah,
do a
tutorial de
glide,
pulo.
you'll make it without even
Like
having
for
to
that one,
hover.
you're supposed to hover.
Yeah.
Yeah, ironically, there's a much harder jump immediately after this, which
Yeah.
you go
Yeah.
for, which I
Beleza, e ganhou mais uma orbe.
So this
28 já,
orb
de
is supposed to be at the end
64.
of a hidden water tunnel, which we're going to swim down backwards.
Oh,
you're supposed to come to this
Ainda
from the
temos
opposite
basicamente
direction
uma
from
hora
where you
ainda
start
de
if you
run.
both swim. we do that jump to skip this tunnel, well, to get to this end of the tunnel.
Segundo o
because we want
estimate.
to go to this end.
Segundo
Well, we
o
basically want to be in this pool of
estimate,
water to get another swim in there. So swimmers aren't limited to just diving through planes of water. We can also dive like this. So basically we're gonna start a swim, and then the ground's gonna pop us up out of the surface. So we're not actually locked into the body of water.
Olha lá, mano, ele só passa perto da gema, a gema já vem.
Animation for like diving in the water sort of pushes you out a little bit.
É, né, então.
And on
Os
ledges
gráficos
like that,
eles meio
where
que
it's,
deram uma evoluída, né? Ele fez um glitch aí,
that the edge of the water is
onde
really
o
close
jogo
to an
pensa que o
edge
Spyro tá na
of,
água.
land. That
Né,
animation can push you out and up over that little lip, and
E já
you can swim in
era.
there like
Só
we see
ir
here.
coletando as gemas,
So now we're
esteja
back
onde
about,
esteja,
um,
out of bounds.
So
E
usually you
agora
have
ele
to
vai
talk to
voltar.
Lauren to open that portal. It's
Voltou.
a free orb
Já era.
requirement, which isn't a big deal, but it's just we get to skip the text box by going underground and then just swimming
Chegamos
into
nos
the
4.000,
where
hein?
it's stored. This is the second speedway of the run, Ocean Speedway. This is a little bit more technical than the last one. See, we're using the fireball a lot here to hit all these boats. And then this car. So you can actually, fireballs actually hit.
Agora ele tem que passar por dentro dos portais
through the floor. They have
pra
a radius
conseguir
to
tempo.
them, which isn't blocked by walls, as Pastor mentioned earlier when we hit some gems.
Os tratores ali malditos.
But yeah, essentially.
Nossa.
Wow.
It's alright.
Aí,
It's fine.
beleza.
You have to
Conseguiu,
wait for these
recuperou.
knobs anyway. At least one of them.
There we are.
Nice.
We're recovered.
I'll probably lose the
Yeah,
cycle
so
Oh,
at the end.
There's
beleza.
gonna be some boats in random places.
Deu
now
errado, mas
because
deu certo.
that's what we saw.
Eita.
Yeah, essentially, you can.
Beleza, ele encosta no chão pra ganhar um pouco de
So you
velocidade.
can do a lot of fast movement on land. And
Beleza,
that's
mais
actually a
um,
bit faster just flying
mais
around.
um, mais um.
This one boat's gonna go far away.
Yeah. And then there's, as we've
Não é à toa que ele é WR, é bem isso mesmo.
Orb challenge coming up, and this one's.
E ele sai
this
muito,
one you
ele
can't
sai
save time,
do
it's not-
mapa
you're not
muito
just sat in a
fácil.
ship Firing bullets. You're basically
Ele
following
consegue
around
largar o
the
mapa facião.
track of rings, and you can basically sequence break it. I think
Very
sequence
badly,
break is the
yeah.
right word. Like he doesn't travel as fast as
Beleza.
we'd like him to. So
Opa,
essentially we're just
bom
gonna
dia a
go,
todos. Bom dia,
like,
Rafael.
duck and dodge
Como estão? Estamos
through
bem.
random rings
Estamos
that he-
todos
that-
bem
that he
aqui,
were not
todos
intended to go
vivos.
through until much later in the challenge,
Yeah.
and that
So-
saves a bit of time at the end.
Beleza,
Yeah,
mais
because
um
he goes
arco,
through the
mais
same
um arco.
path every time.
Outro,
As
outro
long as we're
portal.
rooting rings in
Outro
between
portal.
where we can still get
Nossa,
to the one
tem
that he's
pouco
going
portal,
to
hein?
next, while getting some extra ones, it allows us to cut off essentially an entire loop around a tower
Yeah.
at the very end of it.
Do this area backwards as well.
Yeah, so you just saw Hunter pass there. He was going through the ring one way, just minding his business, while we
É,
were destroying
então,
his
estamos
course.
meio zonzo, meio enjoado.
Not exactly backwards. we're
A
kind of
velocidade do
wandering
jogo
around
é
in one.
But
brabíssima
he's
aqui,
really far
hein?
behind me now. It's probably taken him another like 15 seconds probably to finish this. But
Yeah, so this saves a lot of time over just following him around the track in a casual manner. So that's our second speedway fully done with. We're not going to see another one for a little while.
Então, Amauras,
There are actually two
é,
of them in
OOB
the
quer dizer
Plains
Out
is much
of
bigger than,
Bounds.
Winter Tundra and
Ele
bigger than
sai do
Summer
mapa
as well.
de jogo,
So we're gonna spend
entendeu?
most of our time
Ele
there.
atravessa por áreas que o personagem não teria acesso normalmente, entendeu?
So now we're going into Hurgos. This level is pretty much essentially all platforming until the very end. There's there's a
Isso aí, Lucas, achou aí, mano. Achou a agenda.
There's no like nonsense like Idle Springs waiting for fish. There's no hockey.
you can
There's
go
no hockey
drastic.
where we
Sim,
where we
sim,
simply start
Dark
playing ice hockey in the
Souls,
middle of a
Skyrim.
platforming video game.
Wow.
It's alright. Platforming is going well.
É, God of War, speedrun de God of War, basicamente é só toda por fora do mapa.
This level's basically split into 3 areas, and the order that we're going to do these areas is 1, 3, 2.
Jair Bot,
that just works out a little
vai
bit.
abrir aí,
I
Jair
think you're
Bot.
supposed to, like, open these gates with
Jair Gamer Bot.
bulbs.
Yeah.
Diodes?
Yeah, but we can just jump all around the level, up and over, on top of places. Does someone want to talk about how you're supposed to get this orb?
So you're meant to go
O
through.
Jair é
and
uma
you'll notice
inteligência
here he
artificial,
mentions, like,
não é um
gliding
bot.
and all
Que ó,
that
ele
sort of stuff.
responde, tá vendo?
You're meant to use the supercharge power up that you can get in this level to break these fans and slow down the. You can see the fans off to the right there that are spinning super quickly, and you're meant to, turn off some buttons and make those fans spin slower. And so we get to this one now, which is the end of the challenge without being on a single fan the entire time. So
So basically, that's like a long, semi-long platforming
Nice.
puzzle.
É.
Where you would usually be jumping all these fan blades and like up on ledges and stuff, but we can just like kind of double jump over the whole thing and just get to the end straight away. You're
Yeah.
gonna see that again in later
Opa,
levels.
conseguiu mais um talismã.
Yeah, so
Also, by the way, these
Vai pegar mais algumas gemas faltantes aí. Já estamos em 4.600, hein, meu? Quase na metadinha já, quase metadinha.
Yeah, another example of getting baskets, you know, through a wall and having them charge in because of the flame charge.
Yeah, so this is the final area.
Quase metadinha.
The third orb challenge is located next to the second area, and it's just a little bit out of the way, so it's convenient for us to end there. It just cuts out a bit of movement. So yeah, this is the second room, but it's the last room that we're actually going to do a lot of gem collection in.
Uou.
He went flying.
So he breaks that strong chest there so that the gems will be lying
Quebrou
and it's a bit
o
quicker
baú ali.
to pick them all up like that than it is if like they're still popping out of the strong chest when you get to it.
Putz, ele errou. Ele errou o barril, tomou dano ali. Que não deveria.
With the supercharged power up, but the fireball just lets us blast them open. That's another example of a use of the fireball where it saves a lot of time.
Yeah. So we do this challenge in a very
Speedrun de Detroit Become Human. Não sei se tem, hein? Não sei se tem e não sei se tem como. Entendeu? Teria que dar uma olhada. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui? Enquanto ele pega milhões de gemas aí. Ave Maria.
That's another proxy. That's a squeeze proxy. Basically, you get Spyro stuck between two entities. So in that case, it was.
Pelo amor de Deus. Jair, você criou uma conta, sério?
It pops you up.
I think the best way to describe squeeze proxies is essentially to think of Spyro like a bar of
Existe.
soap, and you're squeezing it really hard and it just pops right out
Existe. Speedrun de Detroit Become Human. O WR é 2 horas 51:08.
Right till the end, and that spawns.
Pera, que categoria que você tá vendo aí? 2 horas e 41? 100%? Não. Não, nenhuma é 2 horas e 40. Detroit Become Human tem 100%, não tem run ainda, não tem. Mas o N% é 2 horas 51:08. Minha Nossa Senhora. E já estamos com 51 minutos de run. Nossa, ele deu uma chifrada no sapo ali, velho. Tá, entendi, Jair. Achei que tu tinha criado agora aí pra fazer graça. Jair Gamerbot 40, me dá follow também, obrigado. Ó, Flavi tá pedindo follow aí.
That'll give you a fireball, but we already have permanent fireball, so we can actually just like break these boxes from the start. So there's the first one. There's a lot of baby turtles stuck in it. We're gonna free them because we're good citizens. However, well, we're medium citizens.
Mais uma parte aí subaquática.
This level is an escort mission. You're basically supposed to take a lot of turtles through the level by opening gates. But we can just
tudo muito rápido. Mano, é a colheita das gemas e destrói as caixas pra pegar as gemas, destrói os barris pra pegar as gemas, mata os inimigos pra pegar as gemas e pega gemas, e são 10.000 gemas, e então é o que ele faz no jogo inteiro, velho. Beleza. Nossa, achei que ele não ia conseguir chegar.
Yeah, so also it's worth noting that you're not supposed to have climb at this point in the game when you first
Fora que ele pega as gemas sem encostar nelas, né? 51, 52 já, demorou.
Which saves a significant amount of time of obviously going through loading screens.
Speedrun de Buddy Poke, deve ter. Speedrun.com, procura lá. Certeza que tem. Certeza que tem. Opa, mais um talismã.
So you see that last turtle box there? We're actually going to leave that, and we're going to use that to warp us back to that guy later on. We want to do this orb challenge first. Essentially, this chef's trying to make soup. Someone talk about it.
Yeah, so these turtles spawn in like locations that we know of, and so we'll run to those locations. And you kind of have to like stop the turtles from going in to the bowl. Some of us have tried very hard to prevent.
Basicamente, o Spyro quer ir pro parque de diversões e deu ruim. É bem isso mesmo. Agora é só jogar as tartarugas pra água lá.
You can just stuck here chilling. Also, there's a thing to note. It's very ill-advised to fireball these turtles. Once you fireball them, the hitbox becomes absolute nonsense. You can charge into them from like underneath and almost like go left or backwards.
Yeah.
Thanks, Drashed.
Outra, toma.
It's fine if you fireball them straight in. You should know. It's just like if you fireball them and don't get them straight in, then from that point on, that turtle's hitbox is just.
Só esperando aí, ó. Caiu, toma.
I can't really describe what happens to the hitbox. I'm gonna call it inside. I'm gonna say it goes inside out.
Outra.
I felt that expresses how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, I think that describes it.
Boing.
Got to be some velocity overflow, but I don't know what.
Yeah. So that's the end of that challenge.
Já
I'm
era.
gonna dive into this water and get some gems, and I'm gonna use, basically press when Spyro's swimming. It hits up against
mais
the wall.
uma
You
gem,
can fire
mais
fireballs straight for
uma
walls. It's not just a matter
orb.
of the fireball crashing into the wall. It's actually
E
out of bounds
coletando aí
fireball,
gemas.
and it goes right down into the
Vai
water and
sair.
hits that chest. Hits that last chest that we left behind. That triggers the teleport. And now
Já
we're back
fez
in
ali
the
já fez skip ali, né? Foi direto ali, passou pela parede, a gente nem viu.
It's basically a different property altogether, and instead of like
Algum glitch?
it's like this
Glitch?
white spike of
Glitch eu não
Or something?
digo, mas que ele saiu do mapa milhões de vezes, ele saiu. Out of bounds de montão.
We've got one last level to deal with in Summer Forest, which is an underwater level. I guess underwater levels are somewhat notorious in old games, especially, for being miserable. This one's, well, I would say it's no exception.
Beleza, estourou os 3 com um tiro só.
Because you're trying to swim around and collect gems.
Já era.
We've extended Spark's range. Sparks is extremely
Mais 60, 5.300.
which saves a lot of the hassle of wiggling around
He's
underwater.
very powerful, but he's also very slow, because it takes him longer because he goes further.
But
Então,
see
é
another
bounds,
example
né?
of sort of sticking Spyro's snout through a wall here and fireballing towards the end of the level. And so the way it works is you're meant to go through this level.
É glitch, ele pegou direto a mão, ele tá fazendo outro, ó. Abriu uma outra parte aí que ele não teria acesso. Fez um skip.
You can actually get to the end of the level without doing any and talk to him, but he'll just sort of say, he says the end of level line, right? But he won't give you the talisman if you've not hit that button at the end of the level.
There's a lot of weird programming in this game. It's like, there's all
Nossa, matou geral ali os tubarões.
It's like, why did the developers do this? And a lot of the time, so we've
E ele passa pelo caminho, do nada vem uma gema. Plim.
From what we've heard,
Que veio lá de trás, lá da casa do caramba seguindo ele.
Which is why there's not much consistency between like how NPCs work. Like in some levels you can just jump to the end and not do anything and they'll give you the talisman, and some they won't. And some they're not even loaded in unless you've done the prerequisite challenge.
Spyro 3 is far worse for that. There's like one level in the game where you can skip cutscenes with triangle.
Toma. Voltou pra água, tava fora da água, mas como ele fez o glitch, o jogo achava que ele tava na água.
Okay, so I'm scared.
Oh my
E agora já era.
It's easy shark.
Yeah, so these sharks are supposed to eat you, but you can hide from them underwater.
Tubarão não é o animal preferido dele, do Spyro.
That's very precise, by the way.
So we're going through this whole level backwards if you didn't realize. Like,
Sai da água, entra na água, sai da água, entra na água.
We managed to go straight into the last stream and then go through the level in a big circle backwards. This level is just a circle.
Yeah. You would have noticed some weird stuff where we were swimming and then hit a water plane and then we were still swimming afterwards. And that's because we've gone to the very end of the level and raised that water. It doesn't really understand what we have and haven't raised and gets a bit confused with that.
Ele falou, ó, explicou. Quando ele tá dentro d'água e ele sai rapidamente direto pro final do level, o level meio que entende que ele tá na água ainda, que encheu o level de água, que o level é todo cheio d'água. Por isso ele continua com a animação de água e consegue ir flutuando e tal. É que o jogo é meio burrão. Mais um talismã.
Maybe his horses, but we can just go straight into the top of the last tower, and that skips the whole challenge.
That probably saves minutes.
Yeah, that also saves minutes.
It's another case of parents seemingly only caring about a single or none of their children in this game.
And then this manta race
Agora é seguir o cavalo marinho e passar dentro dos peidos dele aí.
But you can save a lot of time just by doing as much gem collection as possible, which is made much easier by the extended Sparks range. So you're gonna see Drashed kind of like wiggling around.
Ele vai dando a bufada, é só passar dentro. Lógico, porque o bicho vive embaixo d'água, né? É só botar o óculos assim, já pé de pato e já era, né? Vamos com a raia aí. Continuando passando nos anéis de bolhas. Eu nem quero imaginar o que é do cavalo marinho que gera essas bolhas.
There's a funny little bit at the end of this level, at the end of this challenge, where you kind of like veer far off to the left, and you would think that you'd be here.
Bom,
And essentially you have to go
Cálcio,
through this ring backwards. Or else the game
zerar é
crashes.
uma coisa. Agora,
I'm not sure why.
zerar 100% aí é outra,
We
né?
just do it 'cause it works.
Well, it works on emulator.
Acho que você poderia, acho que conseguir
That's
zerar
bad.
consegue. Agora, com
So yeah, that's the
tudo,
end of some of
com a
our
bagaça
couple more
toda,
gems to clean up, and then we're gonna go into the
aí é
vortex
difícil.
that takes us to ARM planes, and then we've got the levels there to clear out. So we're
Opa,
approximately, what, like over halfway through the run,
aí sim, Rafael.
but we've
Pô, Rafael,
and we've cleared out just over half of the levels. Because obviously we spent some time at the start setting things up, grabbing
Meu
abilities,
meme é antigaço.
beating bosses.
Nice.
So yeah, one thing you'll notice is that
Batman,
we actually haven't been fighting
Feira
bosses
da
for ages.
Fruta.
What we really did was we went through the game, beat every single boss, and now we're just kind of forgetting about the bosses. We're just kind of cleaning up the rest of the world for the citizens.
If anyone's ever
Bora
seen
continuar
anything
catando as
speedrunners,
gemas
basically
aí,
what we just did.
subir a escada
Start again. Like, just
pulando,
boss rush.
que é mais rápido.
Spyro 2 in under 8 minutes.
Beleza.
So this is actually, what Drashed there was a very recent route change.
É, então, porque a categoria que ele tá jogando é 100%, por isso que ele tá se matando aí.
But you can do this cool Elora warp, where if you talk to Elora,
Which you'll see in a while.
yeah, and then you get teleported up to Fracture Hills. We'll obviously point it out when it comes to, but it means we do this level much earlier on in the run than we usually do.
So this level's called Scotch. We're now at the end of the level. By the way, that double
Yeah.
jump skipped right to the end of the level. This is the last room of the level. The
Beleza.
reason for that is that we need to talk to an NPC who will start a challenge called Bombo.
Escapou de uma
where
espadada
basically
ali,
the
brother.
genie will basically throw bombs at us and we have to dodge them and chase him around the bridge.
Ia tomar no
To
meio
knock him off his
do
perches,
zóio
he has
aí.
3 different perches. There's 3 different phases of the challenge. You're supposed to get the 20 power up.
Pulou a
so you
fase
first
toda
kill
já.
20
Sim, ele
enemies,
falou que aquela
get the
lá
final
era a
power up
última
and knock him off
sala
the
do
perch.
nível
You can't see
do
him right
level.
now. That's just because of a rendering thing. There he
Tocou o
is.
sino.
I don't think you hit him there.
Don't know how.
Yeah, so we're gonna knock him off his perch. He's gonna fall down, and here he is.
Nossa, o cara mal mira.
Yeah, so this challenge is
Ele
stressful.
mira o foguinho,
This
punha,
genie is
tira e já
literally
era.
just
E
gonna
sabe
fling
que
bombs
vai
at you, and if he
certo.
hits you, he takes you back to the start.
Ixi,
You have
agora
to
tem que
dodge
seguir
the
o
whole way.
Aladdin aí, mano.
You can do a bit of
Vê esse
manipulation
Aladdin de
with
fralda
him,
aí, velho.
where the direction you were last holding before he throws the bomb is the direction he's going to throw that bomb.
Daí já
So
passou o
you can
Aladdin
do a little
de
bit
fralda
there
ali.
where, especially going across that bridge, you can get him to throw them in a specific way and avoid them, but it's...
So one thing that's worth noting here is that you can actually run around the inside of this ring. You're supposed to. The idea is that you're supposed to follow him,
Beleza.
but because of the way that the range works on him, you can run around the inside
Olá,
of the ring, be
Keila.
completely safe, and then while he finishes moving, you can jump out and go and collect some extra gems.
Será
while
que o
the
bot
challenge is
tá
finishing.
funcionando esse
So
aqui?
he's the second
Deixa eu ver.
insta Bumbo. We've knocked him down.
Não, não está funcionando.
But before we go and actually follow him around, we're actually going to go to this other challenge called Monkey. Which
Mas
is the
tem
monkey
esse
challenge.
aqui, ó.
Basically, the idea is to knock these
Que é o
monkeys
canal
off
do
their trees,
do
so the
Runner.
hunter can catch them in his barrel.
Ih, não tá
There's not
funcionando.
much to this one.
Just reasons. Don't
Não
know
sei
why
o porquê.
everyone's collecting monkeys and barrels,
Não me
but There's a
pergunte.
lot of strange things in this game, especially in this home world.
Yeah. So,
I'm confused.
Oh, yo.
so yeah, Bombo's just gonna wait there for yeah. So yeah, Bombo's basically just gonna wait there for us, and we can
É, deu ruim. Deu
watch
ruim.
him at our leisure. The only reason we're doing this now is because we happen to be here.
Yeah.
It's just
Orbe
literally
dos
just a
macaquinhos. Exato.
You can do some interesting stuff with the camera here as well if you very quickly hit triangle and circle.
Não, o cara tá descansando, mano. Ele ficou a noite inteira aí.
Weird mode. It will just fire off fireballs in random directions.
You didn't get the soft lock. I'm ashamed. Yeah, so there's a very, very rare soft lock here, which has happened to 2 people ever. Okay, so now we're going to go back to this second instance of Bombo. So this will be 2 or 3 Bombo challenges. This is probably the trickiest one. There's like a long time that you spend running after him and dodging
Outra
bombs.
vez o Aladdin
And we're
aí
gonna
de
deviate from the
fralda,
path-
velho.
well, from Bombo's path a little bit to collect some extra gems. So yeah, you can see him flinging bombs. We're going to wander over here, collect some gems.
É uma
And we're gonna
corrida contra o
really
Aladdin de
go
fralda,
the
pelo
bridge- the
jeito.
bridge that we've been crossing a couple of times.
And the reason this is scary is because of that, where you're going around that corner.
Ixi, olha ali, mano. Oh, ele ainda atira em você, mano.
Throwing the bombs.
Yeah.
So here's what I was talking about. You can run around the inside of this ring. You're supposed to follow him up the stairs, but
Beleza.
the ring works apparently, and it's faster, so why not?
It's also
Gemas
worth
e
noticing
gemas e
that,
gemas.
the reason why we skip right to the
Acho
end
que
is that
agora o
bridge
Aladdin
and
vai
then
dar-
we go
vai dar
over
tchau.
isn't actually up until you fireball that button underneath Bombo on the third or on the first loop. So we just go right to the end.
Ah,
go
são
outbound,
dois de
hit the
três. São
button so it's
3
down, so you
Aladdins
can
aí
just
de
do
So now
fralda.
we're going back to the start of the level, which is where the third instance of Bombo is. So this is
Uma
another
dúvida
great
que eu
example of
tenho.
the fact-
Nice.
of the fact that there's a lot
Quando
of
tem
backtracking,
esses
technical
eventos,
backtracking,
eles
which we can
escolhem
skip
os
by
runners e os
doing
runners
level
escolhem os
backwards.
jogos ou eles escolhem os jogos pra depois escolher? Então, na verdade não é nenhum dos
There you
dois.
Yeah, you did.
tem o evento.
That's worth
É,
noticing
o
that,
evento
you know, like
abre
2015,
inscrição, entre aspas, que é o que a gente chama de submit, né? O evento abre o submit durante um período. E aí os runners submitam as runs. Os runners enviam as runs. Tem evento que limita o número de runs por runner. No caso, um evento no qual eu me inscrevi, um evento online que vai acontecer agora em agosto, que eu vou participar, o limite era 5 por run. Então, os runners enviam, tem uma equipe que depois que encerra faz a seleção e seleciona o que eles acham mais interessante passar. E aí, eles montam a schedule em cima das runs e da disponibilidade. Na verdade, esse evento presencial assim, montam a schedule somente, não tem a disponibilidade porque o cara tá lá presencialmente, né? Então, eles montam a schedule em cima disso. Entendeu, Rafael? As runs passam por uma seleção. As runs, né? A única coisa que o runner tem que estar atento é para o período de inscrição das runs, né? E a maratona que você vai participar? Mano do céu, velho. Mano do céu. Nem me diga. É a minha primeira maratona da vida que eu vou participar jogando um joguinho, né? Eu tô nervoso. Mas é só na outra semana. Vai acabar a ESA, aí é no outro fim de semana. Não, vou jogar com os peixes não. Eu vou jogar o jogo do rato. Que nem o Tug fala, é o jogo do rato. Eu vou jogar Land of Illusion, do Mickey, do Master System. Vou fazer a run de N%.
And the guy will say thank you anyways, even though we haven't touched his trolley. So yeah, this level is quite infamous for having the line trouble with the trolley, eh?
Ah, dá uns vários tiros, tá pegando umas engrenagens aí.
Casual players of this game have failed this challenge thousands of times.
Oh, valeu, gente, obrigados.
So yeah, the idea behind the routing of this level is
lá tem uns peixes também, mas lá uns peixes não incomoda tanto que nem no Mario. Mais pra frente aí eu divulgo, eu não sei, eu tenho um servidor no Discord lá que tem uma galera, eu vou divulgar lá, né? Não sei se os outros canais vão divulgar, mas quando acabar a ESA aqui eu vou começar a divulgar onde vai ser, direitinho, qual canal e etc. E aí quem quiser assistir, fica à vontade. É só um fim de semana, não é de 7 dias nem nada assim.
Because the paths sort of split on the trolley track, we can do it in 2 passes and it works out pretty nicely.
Another thing to note is that to get through this level the intended way, you're supposed to like light all these boilers.
Nossa, o bicho tava de costa, ele já tomou.
But not quite big enough. So yeah, like essentially these boilers will set up a load of contraptions for you, which allow you to get through the level.
Que eu faço? Ô Glaucio, runs que eu faço ou as runs que eu gosto de ver?
Contraptions, like there's a boat ride,
Pior que tem 3/5 da run, já, se quisesse, eu manjo do jogo e poderia dar uma ajuda. Bom, aí teria que se inscrever aqui pra comentar, né, meu colega? Teria que ter se inscrito aí antes.
What we're going to do is we're going to kind of like, you're not intended to be up here on foot, by the way. You're intended to be locked onto a trolley and locked onto a path.
Beleza.
So there's no hitboxes around this area.
Certo.
So you can essentially just jump off the track like this. Now we're out of bounds.
Você entrou no... Um jeito bom de você ficar sabendo de vocês ficarem sabendo das informações é entrando no Discord da Speed Game em português, que lá sempre tem as informações, a gente sempre tá atrás de gente para as coisas e tal. Então, e aí lá tem um montão de coisas que vocês podem ficar atentos. Entendeu? É mais fácil de conseguir as informações lá.
Yeah, that was another example of slingshotting around to get those gems.
Yeah, so all that's left is to clear up a few gems. So this is where the cattle boat is. So you're supposed to get here early before you get into the boat.
Já estamos com 6.500, hein? Passamos já de 60% aí da quantidade de gemas.
It's easy to just leave these gems, or faster to leave these gems until the end.
Nice.
And then we have 100.
Já era. Nice.
So yeah, now we're going into the second mystery jar level of the run.
Skilos, yeah.
Yeah. So there's going to be another mystery jar.
Wow.
Yeah. Mystery jars are stacked at the end of the run. So yeah, basically what we're going to do here is, again, we're going to
Beleza, aí só pegar mais algumas e já era.
Up to the end of the level, and then do the level backwards. Because we want to track back through the level and break all these instances.
Quem não tem Discord é só criar um Discord que é rapidinho, gratuitos. E nesse server aí que eu mandei tem bastante informação sobre speedrun. E também sobre os eventos que a gente vai cobrir aqui e a gente cobre.
Yeah, so here's another rocket. So yeah, we could just break that chest with Fireball, but since we're running past the rocket anyways, we might as well just let the rocket do it for us. He's the first bun guy.
Beleza. Aí já estamos mais perto do final do que do começo, né?
Kind of automatically pick them up because they fly onto your hitbox.
Yeah. Basically, as long as you aim at their crotch, the bone will just come straight.
Não, a GDQ quem cobre é outro canal.
That's just what we tell new runners to aim for, and it works.
Yeah, so Drashed did a bunch of Spyro.
Quem cobre a GDQ é a Speedrunners Brasil. Que inclusive tem bastante gente da Speedrunners Brasil comentando coisas aqui. E nós daqui lá. É tudo. É separado, mas é tudo junto. Beleza.
And like, yeah, it saves a lot of time because like running through the level and killing enemies would mess up the route entirely because we don't see enough enemies the way we do it before we would get to the.
Agora tem umas partes aí que tem que dar uma desviada dos fogos, senão, né?
So yeah, here's the sampler.
Não é só sair correndo.
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna basically break this mystery jar. We haven't got to the last mystery jar yet. It's right just in front of us, but we need to finish this orb challenge. So we're gonna hit this bone. It's going to port us back to the end of the level.
Beleza.
Because this level's a circle, which is a common pattern in Spyro games actually.
Mais uma orb aí pra
we can now
conta.
just go and get the talisman, which is at the end of the level, and then just hop back to where we came from and hop straight back to the start of the level with this little passageway that we came through. And then we'll break the last instance of the mystery jar, get the gems from that, die in lava maybe. And then there's like a little orb challenge that we have to do where we're going to stop some dinos from eating some villagers. Because once again, we're nice citizens.
It's probably worth pointing out that Drashed just completed one of the missed categories, Bone Dance, where you collect all the bones like as fast as possible.
Yes. So yeah, this challenge can actually be quite well. Also, one thing to note firstly is that Drashed just double jumped over a canyon where you're supposed to have a bridge. That's not too bad, but it's a cool thing.
Bora de destruindo aí os bichão.
Quite hard for casual players. Fortunately, because we've played this game hundreds of times, we know the pattern. These eggs break and these dinos get released in a set order. So if you know when they're going to spawn, it's kind of trivial to just kind of run after them and blow them up. Also, having Fireball again helps a little bit. You can hit them from range rather than hitting them with Flame, which is
Eita, já deu uma cabeçada no bichão. Mandou longe. Só destruindo aí os ovinhos vermelhos. No canal oficial está passando a run de Gothic aqui Spyro 2? Sim, porque não, a ESA tem duas streams. Em uma stream ela está passando uma coisa, na outra stream ela está passando outra. A gente aqui, em língua portuguesa, a gente escolheu alguns jogos, tanto da stream 1 como da stream 2, para passar. Entendeu? E no momento estamos com o Spyro aqui, que é da stream 2. Porém, contudo, entretanto, todavia, depois deste jogo tem Monster Hunter World, que é da stream 1. Entendeu?
So now we're going to Crystal Blaze here. So this level has quite a few skips in it. Essentially, you're supposed to free these Eskimos from the ice that they're trapped in, and they'll like set up a catapult for you, or they'll activate.
Que eu curto fazer? Eu curto fazer jogos mais antigos. Eu faço runs de... Ih, faleceu. Morreu. Eu faço runs de Land of Illusion, Cast of Illusion, Super Mario World, algumas categorias de Super Mario World. Que mais? Que mais que eu E é isso, basicamente, Alex Kidd e Miracle.
You can kill all of the things that you're supposed to kill for the orb challenge, but it doesn't. But the end of the
coisas assim.
Basically, the end of the challenge doesn't trigger for some reason. If I recall
Does it not?
correctly.
I didn't actually know
No,
that.
he just
It's
doesn't give
something
you
like
the orb.
Yeah, I thought he does. It was just slow because.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've tried it before. I don't know.
No, he
Either
definitely
way,
doesn't.
A debate for another day.
No, we do it now.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah. Or we could test it live on stream.
Let's not.
Doesn't sound fun to me.
Yeah. Also, there's a money bags here usually who will lower this bridge for you for the fee of 200 gems.
Nice.
That's
pretty
non-trivial.
difficult.
That's tricky. So yeah, that bridge is usually not there. You usually have to pay money bags.
Beleza.
As we said earlier, all the money bags get paid for automatically at the end of the game.
But
Which
yeah,
we've
so
already
the-
beaten.
7.272% das gemas já, mano.
So you need to be sure to be killing quite a lot of enemies.
Runs do
before you
ratinho
get
mais
to the end
conhecido no
here.
mundo, é isso
You
aí.
can see we've got 13 now, we need 15. And so the last couple will be on our way back to the
Outro
power up.
skip ali, ele passou pela parede. E pegando mais um talismã.
Blast the door open with a snowball and flatten the chieftain. But yeah, we can just double jump in through the roof. Since they didn't expect
Ah, é legal, eu
to grease the
gosto.
roof, they made it non-solid, which is
Primeira
similar to
coisa
what
que
we
você
were
vai,
talking about earlier.
que você tem que pensar quando você vai fazer speedrun é que você tem que pegar um jogo que você gosta muito. Porque você vai jogar muito
These
ele.
Draclets actually respawn.
Entendeu?
If you leave a Draclet behind, it will spit out baby Draclets.
Muito, eu digo muito.
Or spiders.
E você tá quase no final, na penúltima fase, aí você ripa, a run vai pro saco, aí você tem que resetar, começar tudo de novo. E por aí vai.
Oh.
Still fine.
Fortunately, they're a
Might be
little
tight.
bit fiddly. They swing around and they can be irritating.
Cuidado, Spyro,
Fireballs can
cuidado,
sometimes
que
sail
tá.
past them.
If you just try to shoot the last one first, which I didn't do, but it's
So
fine.
there we are.
Nice,
so
nice.
The Drashed managed to hit that last Draclet while he was winding up to spit out.
Yeah.
Sim,
another
vai
baby
passar
Draclet, which saved a bit of
raiva.
time.
É normal.
This last
49
level is a little
horas.
bit auto-scrolly. Basically, we're escorting a snow leopard called George back to his master, or owner, or friends, I don't know. And we're gonna lure him
All
around
of the above.
yeah, we're gonna lure him around the area with fish. And that's I think there's not really a way that we're aware of to speed up this challenge. You just kind of got to do it.
It's not completely auto-scroll.
Put a bounty on it.
Basically.
Yeah,
You can say
There's
like a second.
There's
or
something weird that goes on with the speed that George walks, but
Yeah, he walks around that burn differently.
nobody
depending on where you
really
stand.
has a
Beleza, tá
good
incentivando
grasp on
legal a
exactly what's
galera.
going on with his
Mano.
movement speeds.
Yeah, if you're up against a wall.
Não é incentivando, é a realidade.
There's
Yeah,
also
well-
some small elements of RNG as to how these fish actually jump out of the pond. So they can jump out either earlier or later, depending on, small differences in what happens beforehand. So you can see that one jumped out very quick, but the one we saw first probably took a second or two when George got to the pond.
But yeah, this is a little bit of downtime in the run. There's
Ok, bora
You
lá.
can say that
Ixi,
about Superfly jump that I did after Draclets.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. So so to get
Acertou
back
o
up to this
bicho,
area,
tá
actually,
brincando
you saw
com
Drashed
o bicho, é isso
gain a
mesmo?
lot of height
Tá
when
se
he was
escondendo?
like a horizontal superfly. Basically, what you do is you do a double jump input, which is a jump and then charge input, but while you're flying, and you like hold down on the D-pad. Sorry. And that essentially propels you up into the air. That's going to come in handy a little bit later. I'll talk about it, or we'll talk about it again when it
Beleza.
appears again. But essentially, all you need to know is
Mais
that you do,
bichinho
like, a jump
e
and charge
tchau.
input
Adeus,
while
level.
holding down on the D-pad, and it
Próximo,
throws you up into the air while you're
seguinte.
superflying. So yeah, we're getting quite far through this
7.240
point,
já
as I
passou.
said, there's 10,000 gems in the run. We're on like about 7,500 right now. So we've got about 3/4 of the gems in the game.
Time for everyone's favorite level.
Yeah.
Exatamente,
This is the level that
o
you're supposed to pay money back to
Desurote.
find the gems for, and that portal's usually inactive. But yeah.
Mas em maratona, a galera costuma dar aquela salvada, né? Porque maratona, você sabe, né?
You can get to it throughout a bounce.
$7.241 arrecadados. Isso mesmo.
I think only one person has done it, and they did it with lots and lots of save
Yeah.
Yeah,
states.
it's
Shout
it's
out
a
to
safe
ZBM.
It's a safe state only strat. So yeah, this is another level with Mystery Jar. We're gonna skip right to the end. You've already seen a huge out of bounds there. We've skipped like a huge. This level's a big S shape basically.
Yeah.
And we've just jumped over the whole S to get to the end of the level. And the reason for
É,
that
falou
is
que
that there's
esse
Mystery Jar
nível
in this
agora,
level,
esse estágio é
just like some of the early
basicamente
levels. So we're gonna
uma
wanna do the
nave
challenge
grande,
at the
navio
end of the
grande.
level
Então é
and
só
then go
ir
back to the
pulando,
start
entrando, destruindo as
later on
portas.
to backtrack through those Mystery Jar progression, through that Mystery Jar
Nice.
progression. So yeah, you're supposed to use the cannon that you just saw to your left to break down the door to this talisman room, but we have fireball, so again, we can just blow the door open. Ignore that TNT, it's not going to hurt us, don't panic.
Well, it might actually. We were close to the small ones.
The small ones do. The
Yeah.
big one doesn't.
It also doesn't hurt Corporal Glug, I think that's his name.
There's not any.
Já era, mais um talismã. Zephyr talismã.
That's what saved him.
You can actually get in there without breaking the door, but
This jump's a little bit tricky, I don't know if you
Yes.
want to
Então,
explain it.
é um jogo de PS2, né? Nessa época não tinha nem como platinar o jogo. Outra vez ele saiu do mapa e voltou.
Before you can hover up
Mas ele tá fazendo 100% sim. Essa categoria que ele tá fazendo a run é 100%. Mais uma orb, 51 orbs. Segundo está na schedule da ESA, é PS2. Pode ser um jogo de PS1 que esteja sendo jogado num PS2, provavelmente. Como vai funcionar a run de Monster Hunter World? Como assim? Perguntas objetivas, o que você quer saber? Bora lá. Manda aí, manda aí, manda aí. Sim, eu sei.
If you talk to Juliet, it locks you out of getting the Professor Orb, and so you would need
Exatamente,
to re-enter the level if that
porque o hardware do PS2 é muito mais rápido, muito melhor.
So this challenge that Drashed is doing right now is basically a herding challenge. Little Bo Peep has lost her cowlicks and she wants them back. So we're gonna like bring them back.
Então por isso que eles colocam PS2 lá.
Like these cowlicks can just bounce around everywhere if you hit them the wrong with a fireball. They're a little bit calmer with flame, but you can save a lot of time with fireball just by hitting them up faster.
Vai lá, beleza. Só na porrada agora, senta fireball nos bichinhos. Já era. Bora, sobe todo mundo, sobe a galera aí. Aí.
What your fireballs are going to do. Like you saw one there where Drashed was able to fireball a wall to get the Draclet going.
Já estamos quase no fim da run, hein?
And that just takes a lot of experience to sort of get used to and figure out.
1h19 de run, de 1h45 de estimate. Vamos ver se ele consegue manter aí o estimate.
It's a bit of a nightmare when you get overwhelmed and there's too many cowlicks next to each other and you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Drashed is going to leave the rest of the cowlicks behind because it's faster to actually get.
Vai ter alguma run depois dessa? O evento dura 7 dias. Vai ter run até sábado.
I think you crashed into a bird.
I just dropped my glide.
Ó, o Deus Rot aí colocou a agenda aí, ó.
Yeah, so
o evento dura uma semana, 24 horas por dia. E run uma atrás da outra.
It's probably like a typo, especially like 20 something, and then they're just like mass on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in this level, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah, so just gonna go for a little bit of a sequence break here. There's two
vamos ver, 25 minutinhos aí, hein, pra ele terminar. Menos de 25, né, na verdade. Pra ele não estourar aí o que ele estimou.
So we can just talk to her again there and get it straight away.
And get 2 orbs at the same time, which is a nice little time save. You saw also in that last stream.
Beleza, mais um talismãs. E 7.700 gemas já, hein.
We're just gonna be backtracking through the level, breaking mystery jars and getting the rest of the gems that we left behind. Oh, sure, go for it now if you want. Yeah, you can read donations if you like.
Out of bounds outra vez. E bora pra essa parte aí.
Long time viewer, long time donor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you for the
o próximo é Monster Hunter World. Sim, o próximo é Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World que vai ser comentado pelo Soha e pelo Hugo Forfan. Então, são dois caras que manjam da bagaça aí. Vou comentar aí pra vocês. Eles já devem estar por aí escondidinhos, só assistindo o Spyro aqui, esperando.
Nice.
Nice, terminou já o level. Beleza.
Metro Speedway. This is probably one of the fiddlier time attacks. There's like a lot of guys on bungee ropes that you've got to hit and kind of weave in and out to make sure you hit them all in time.
It's another case there of getting a gem a bit out of the talk box.
Bora lá, Spyro. Continuando aí a captura das gemas. Eita, só passou por ali, já era, mano. Mais duas pra conta.
The first time you talk to Laura, it gives you the whirlwind to get up to Metro Speedway, but the second time will teleport us.
Beleza, mano. On the way out of this level, we're going to talk to that Laura.
Segue aí a vida que segue. O que é? Você vai voltar para comentar outros jogos além do Spyro? Acho que sim. Acho que tem alguns jogos, tem jogo para comentar sim. Aparecerei por aí.
Yeah, this is the fiddly bit I was talking about. Nice. You saw there, like a fireball just flew out of the corner of the screen that Drashed fired earlier and just hit some bungee guy.
Ixi, aqui é só... Beleza. Spyro embrasadíssimo aí, velho. Velocidade ultrassônica. Ah, velho. Ele errou.
Okay, so this,
beleza, conseguiu.
As I said, there's an orb challenge in all of the speedways. This one's a little bit odd, the way that you speed it up.
Whoa!
Someone want to talk about this rubber banding?
Suavão,
yeah,
é o prefeito aí.
The way Hunter works in this, and it's not massive time save like we saw in the one
Vamos ver qual é a bagaça agora.
But as you get closer to Hunter,
tem que ir pegando esses saquinhos de mercado. 2, de 12, 3, aí ó, mais um no paraquedas. Baralho, mano, baralho. Se espantou. 7, 8, 9, tem que pegar os pacotinhos aí. Bora lá, 10, faltam 2. 11, mais um, bora lá. Bora lá, meu brother, 12, suavão. E conseguiu mais um, conseguiu uma orb, 55. Faltam só 9 pra ele, 9 orbs, hein, 9 orbs ele tá... Já zerou as orbs. Onde eu posso ver as regras das categorias? Speedrun.com. Não, ninguém pode colocar, só eu. É no... Ó, peraí. Aqui você pode ver. Você procura o jogo, olha a categoria do jogo que você quer e lá tem lá, View Rules. Aí você vai lá e vê as regras. Nossa, o Nightbot deu um timeout aí, mano, no Desrot. Foi o Nightbot, hein? Nightbot nazi.
As you can see there, there's a cutscene that plays after you free a satyr. If we hit multiple satyrs at once, then we only get one cutscene, even though we broke multiple. So it actually saves a lot of time throughout the level to go.
Beleza, agora só completar a gema, 8.383% completado. Fumando para 90%, 84%. Nazibot.
But this is one of these levels which is programmed slightly differently from other ones, where we can break into the talisman room, there will be no visuals loaded in, the baskets will be there, invisible, and we can get the gems. But the talisman giver, is there, they have a hitbox, I believe,
certo.
But they just don't talk to you.
Só destruindo aí os
we're not sure if like the text box trigger is stored somewhere else, like underground, and you just can't stand near where it is, or if it's just not loaded in at all.
Well, it's like if you go into the
falar
engine
com
and
o
move
Zé
like
Macaco aí.
1 pixel to the right,
Parece um macaco,
everything's
cara.
fine. So
Mas
it's
não
just
sei, não, acho que não é um
those
macaco.
developing
So this
things.
is one of the hardest parts of the run for most people. It's a very tight sequence.
Olha lá, mano, ele passa mó longe das gemas e são atraídas.
Around this map and like knock Earthshapers back before they can hit him with their pickaxes. But because we've already blown them up with Fireball, we're kind of free to just let him wander around in circles while we go and do other stuff in the level.
Ai, 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 queimou a bunda.
We're gonna collect a lot of gems and free as many, do as many things as we can while this like kind of like fixed time sequence is going on.
Caraca, várias gemas aí dentro.
And that just like lets us basically save a lot of time because we're doing stuff while we're locked
Ó,
in
já
the sequence anyways.
8.600 quase.
So we would have hoped to get that Seda earlier. And now we'll just come here
Só na fadinha coletora escravizando, é isso mesmo. Falou aí com uma gata com chifres.
Yeah, so as you see, we got that orb from the fawn, and but then because we got the orb in time, we've now been walked to Hunter, so we've done like a lot of warping around the land.
Yeah.
Well,
now Hunter will walk out the door, realize there's no Earthshapers, and walk right back in and give you an orb.
Beleza, 59.
He hits the Earthshapers with a crossbow or a longbow.
Opa, pegou boost.
Then you headbash them and break
Agora vai, embrasadaço.
So that's why we get that orb instantly.
But yeah, so those gems
Já
that
era,
we got
voltou
there,
normal.
if you do that sequence break optimally with the Alchemist, you can get all of those, and so you wouldn't need to do that supercharge that Drashed done there.
Craziest Alchemist is very hard.
Tiro de sniper ali.
No.
Especially not in like a marathon setting.
Fingers crossed for
Beleza, destruiu os dois lados, destruiu ali. Fez o objetivo.
Never in doubt.
I've never had it happen.
Nossa senhora.
Alright, we're good. Well, that was close.
É muito rápido, cara. É muito rápido.
So yeah, as you saw there, we did one more double. We opened the room, and like the textures were a little bit glitched out because of all those doubles. Like not everything was properly
muito
reloaded
rápido.
from the explosions. And then as we entered the talisman room, there was like a white flash, which was the last one final explosion triggering. It's all a little bit messy, but it saves time. So yeah, there's not too many levels left. 3?
Yeah. 2 in a speedway.
Yeah, so there's 2 platforming levels left and then a speedway. We end on a speedway. If anyone wasn't aware, feel free to send your complaints to everyone, the Spyro community, if that bothers you.
The person who changed the route sat behind us, but I won't name him.
I'm just riling the audience up.
Oh yeah, they're all angry.
Furious faces.
Beleza, 87%.
There's not, well, this level's pretty standard. There's not too much to be said.
No.
We're going to go through
A
it.
galera aí tomando
We're gonna do some out of
sol,
bounds.
de
We're going to do a
boaça.
few skips, but there's not like a huge sequence break that's going to happen here.
E a gente chegou pra causar na bagaça aí. Detonar tudo, pegar as gemas e vazar.
So hopefully the entire arena will be silent.
Yeah. So all this stuff up here, all this stuff up here you're supposed to come back to after you go up a ladder and then you get back to this area. But we can just double jump on this ledge, which saves a bit of time. And then we're going to go out of bounds
Queria
here.
destruir
We're
o
supposed to
vaso,
go down
mas
this middle
errando
volcano
o
to
vaso.
our right to get into this
Out of bounds, vamos para o subterrâneo.
This is a 100 chance.
Diretamente aí no
Pick up
bicho.
this popcorn.
No
Like a crystal,
gatinho.
but we call it
Gatinho.
popcorn 'cause, well, look at it.
E se vira. Tá rachando a bagaça, se vira.
Crystal geysers 1 and 2. That's what it's actually called.
There's actually a funny glitch that can happen where Hunter just gets stopped in motion. No one knows why it's
Tem que pegar
paused or,
as coisas que estão saltando
how
aí.
to fix it.
So this
As
first challenge
pedras.
is a race to 10.
Oh,
And
so
Hunter's,
bad.
oh god, and Hunter's quite slow. There's very little risk of losing here, as you can see. He's only on
Don't
3.
jinx it.
This
E
second
nisso
challenge
ele
is a
tem
little bit
15
harder. Now it's a
minutos,
race to
hein?
15, and Hunter's
15
AI
minutinhos pra
improves
terminar a
dramatically. He's
bagaça.
gonna twist and turn and run quite quickly
Ele
to
tá
the
com
bottom spot, but
59
Star
orbs
rating.
e está com
if you're like worried about
87% das gemas.
follow him around and snipe him repeatedly, but it's
A gente tem que
faster
fazer
to
de novo.
make your own path most of the time and just kind of grab as many
Agora mais
as
rápido.
you can. You can save bits and pieces of time here. Like this is definitely like a lot of hidden time save in this challenge.
It's also really annoying because his hitbox is completely solid. And he
Beleza, só pegando as pedrinhas aí que estão pulando. Tá, sai da frente, mano. Ajuda nós, cara. Sai da frente.
I think him and Bo Peep from
Ih, ali. Pegou.
yeah, from Zephyr.
Yeah, so we got a nice little lead on Hunter here.
Outra.
And,
Ah, pegou. Conseguiu.
Nice little steal
Nice,
at the end there
beleza.
to deny Hunter one of those popcorn. So yeah, we're on 60 orbs.
60
as we
orbs.
said, there's 64 orbs in the whole run. We're gonna get one more from this level, so we're getting very close to the end. Well,
E bora subir.
there's a few minutes left. I don't want to worry the tech team.
Texas standing.
8.800, falta 1.200, 1.200, menos de 1.200.
So yeah, we're
1.100.
gonna clear out this area. This level's split into 2 areas almost. There's this nice grassy area.
1.100 e faltam 14 minutos. Lutando contra o relógio agora do Estimate, pra não explodir o Estimate. Se continuar nesse ritmo aí vai conseguir, hein, amigo? Porque aí tem várias.
It's like a giant wrecking ball, I think, one of them.
No, you need to go to the right.
Suavão, mais uma vez, out of bounds. Vão por baixo do mapa. Ah, droga.
Save the run. Thanks for the round of applause.
Too much
Let's try that
testing
again.
being done.
Too much.
Vai tentar de novo.
Yeah, so essentially in different categories you're going to hop straight to the end of the level. You're not going to because we don't
Beleza,
care about these
bora.
useless 1 gems. In 100% obviously we do.
Resolveu pegar as de cima ali.
They're not useless anymore.
Which is why we need to.
Quantas orbs são? 64 orbs.
Now we've broken out about, well, that was another out of bounds into this volcano area.
Orbs
Usually you
são
have to
os
take a long
verdinhos,
ride
né?
down an elevator and then climb back up this elevator. Well, climb back up this volcano using all these ladders and dodge some fireballs.
Beleza. Tem que fazer uma task aí no
This
vulcano.
challenge is called
Vulcano.
party crashes. Essentially,
Vulcão.
the idea is to use these spit rocks, which you can see.
Já aproveita e pega umas gemas aí embaixo, né?
They're not affected by flame.
Tem que detonar esses bichão.
And hence we can just blow them up for free.
Bora, meu filho, vamos.
You can do quite
Aê.
nice optimizations when you don't have fireball. But it's
Já era
also
só os tiros de
much
sniper
easier
ali,
to
ó.
just, like,
Bum,
hit them with
longe
fireballs.
pra caramba e
Really
ele
cool
consegue
sequence back
acertar.
here where we finished the Party Poopers challenge, and so we get warped
Beleza.
to the orb guy, but then we
O
also
que ele ganhou?
finish the level.
105 gemas?
So during that we'll get warped up
Não,
to this
talismã.
here,
Talismã.
and we'll collect the orb just during that talisman cutscene.
Mais um talismã. O talismã eu não tenho o número de talismãs aqui que ele tem.
That was hard.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
The way that item collection works in this game,
Não aparece.
it's where it counts in your inventory as soon as you skip the cutscene for it, and it's you know,
It's as soon as the texture comes up that you get the item.
Yeah, so the end of that level was another example of the superfly jump where you do like a charge and then a jump while you're holding down, and then when you're superflying it flings you up into the air, and that's how Drashed got up on top of the volcano.
Voltando para as planícies do outono.
But you can break through it with your momentum from the superfly jump.
Que ainda sobrou gema aí, né?
This is going to be the last platforming level of the run. This is another level you usually have to pay for. Moneybags will activate this bridge for you for 400
tá na parede ali.
but it's already open for us. And this level is really like a long escort mission. You've got to escort this hippo throughout the level. We're going to save time throughout it.
91%. Qual o WR? WR é desse cara, é 1h. 51, acho. Deixa eu... 1h51, acho que é. Peraí, eu vou criar aqui. Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. 100%. 1h36, desculpa, gente. 1h36. WR é 1h36 minutos. Boa, valeu por abrir a porta aí, brother. Não, o WR não consegue mais não. Tem menos de 2 minutos pra terminar a bagaça toda. Cadê? Boa, valeu, ursinho.
Which is obviously very bad because it means you waste time and you kind of just want to get the hippo moving as often as possible.
So you will notice we're killing enemies here as well.
Falta ainda 710, 709 orbs, sem chance. Não vai conseguir, orbs não, gemas. Não vai conseguir WR não. Seu stage favorito é esse?
This is like the only actual necessary use of the only time you actually need head bash in the entire run is to start that challenge, other than for the head bash rocks.
O estágio meio de Agraba, né? É em Agraba que se passa. Ah, conseguiu o talismã. Avar que não ia ser uma lâmpada. O talismã.
Now we're just going to go backwards through the level. We're going to do this lamp thieves challenge. Essentially, there's these thieves that have stolen some lamps. We're supposed to chase after them and hit them, but we can just hit them from range. Here's the invincibility power up. That's the one that was also in Skill as Badlands.
Portal de invencibilidade.
That we didn't get to see earlier. And here's the hippo challenge. So basically the idea is to head bash these hippos. You can hit them with fireball. It actually turns out to be faster. We found this from a casual stream, I believe.
Falou que pode tirar fireballs, mas também o ground pound ali ajuda.
We realized it for like a number of years. And we're just like, I don't know, I guess Drashed saw it. Would you like to describe your experience?
E mais uma orb, faltam só duas. 62 orbs, faltam duas, hein?
Essentially, like, there was this casual player and they were like they head bashed the hippo, and it was suddenly noticed that the hippos were flying out much faster.
Faltam só duas orbs. Hugo for fun, digitando a exclamação agenda aí, meu amigo. Já se preparando aí pro Monster Hunter?
By getting that last lamp, and you can like manage to make it up the stairs and hit the mystery jar. So basically, so you still get the warp, and you've also hit a mystery jar and all kinds of good stuff. And that just works.
E aí, meu queridão, tudo certo, mano? Estamos aqui com o dragãozinho roxo na busca pelas 10.000 gemas. Opa, fim do estágio, já era. É, porque o Hugo vai narrar o Monster Hunter, mano. É 10k redondo, pelo que diz nas regras do Speedrun.com, são 10.000. Porque lá diz todas as 10.000 gemas. Então, creemos que são 10.000.
Hang about.
Yeah, essentially you can find all the links you never need to like want to run this game or want to interact with the speedrunning community for this game or the series just by going on the speedrun.com leaderboards.
Yeah, and the community is really nice if you get
Faltam exatamente cravadamente 400 gemas, cravadinho. Team Darkside promete. É isso que eu quero ver, Sohak.
They're all moving around. And it's quite difficult. Like it's very difficult to see what the actual intended route for this level was, whereas the others kind of have like routes.
Mano, em maratona o que a gente mais quer ver são coisas absurdas. Pelo menos é o que eu quero ver. Porque coisa normal, speedrun normal, a gente vai no speedrun.com e vê o vídeo, né? Mais fácil. Maratona eu quero ver os absurdos. Falta pouco, mano, falta pouco.
I'll tell you exactly what will be on the screen.
Falta pouco.
Well, at the instant of time.
It's normally fast to jump in the water and hit
Tá fazendo minigame aí.
Yeah, it's a bit risky, but it essentially lessens the delay that you need to wait there before.
Ó, liberou aí, ó, salvou o amigo. Mesmo a speedrun de MH é insana. É, velho. Quero fazer um dia. Nossa, é tenso, hein? A de Monster Hunter é tensa, cara. Nossa senhora, mano.
If I was really talented, I could rotate the camera and do this blind, but I'm not, so I have to do this the easy one.
So yeah, after we've got 50 of these rings, we're going to be teleported to Hunter. He's going to give us an orb, and that'll be the end of the run once the game confirms that we've got 64 out of 64 of the orbs.
It's worth noting as well that this is actually a really good run. World record.
Certo, eu fiz a speedrun de história de Monster Hunter. A primeira categoria é muito routing. Ah, olha.
It's like a ridiculously good run for a marathon.
Alright, coming
okay,
up in
so
time.
coming up on time very shortly. In 3,
Way to
2,
go.
1, time.
Nice.
So yeah, this run was timed RTA, so this is actually a high 138, as there was 18 seconds.
Beleza, menos um estágio, 10 mil. GGzaço.
So that's actually only 2 minutes off record.
Já era, mano. 10 milhão.
Very good.
Yeah, well done, Drashed.
It's a beast, I told you.
10 milhão.
Day one.
Yeah, so thank you all for watching. I mean, you can sign us off.
Well, yeah, thanks for watching.
GG, mano, muito bom.
I didn't say much, but I'm bad at multitasking, and yeah, I don't know.
Agora é só esperar aqui o Cão e o Sorra brotarem aqui. Fazer uns ajustes aqui no bagulho.
Walker's 12.
Só fazer uns ajustes na bagaceira aqui.